Hello. Hello.
It's Arlo. And Maisie. So Kylie's here. Hey, did you notice anything different about me?
About you?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Okay.
You have a coffee?
I have honey in my coffee.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it tastes like it too.
Are we out of sugar?
No, I'm trying to cut back on having sugar.
Oh, so you just had a natural sugar.
Yeah, but
Hi, everybody.
it's kind of tastes like I'm eating dirt.
You are eating
The mix
dirt.
of like the coffee and the honey.
Yeah,
has
because
a
it's
dirt
not our
flavour.
thing. We've never really had it as our thing, so it doesn't work like we think it will. Hi, everybody. I'm here.
Look who it is. It's Kylie the Groomer. She'll tell you all about it, I can imagine.
Yes. I'm okay.
Oh,
The rubbish truck's going past. I'm okay. I'm not 100%, but I'll do. I'll live.
rubbish truck's Did you buy stuff at Coles?
Sorry?
Did you want to have this stuff at Coles? You're buying stuff at Coles, is that right?
Yeah, don't close that.
Okay, don't close that.
No. I'm trying to do online shopping,
Well,
so
that makes it
go
complicated.
grocery shopping. Hop down, Arlo.
Because I've
Hop down, Arlo.
got to get...
You got full. Hello to everybody. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I did in fact take the day off and stay in bed for a whole day. Being a lazy poo.
Lazy poo.
Yeah.
Right, I guess you've got to talk to everyone all about all the stuff that you've been doing. And what you've been up to, because everyone would want to know.
Indeed. Get this bath done.
What's that thing?
That's what thing?
Oh, just wait a minute, will ya?
So-
Anna McMahon finally got rid of her 6-day migraine.
Oh yeah, no fun. Hopefully they got some good medicine for you. So on Monday, I got like all worked up and I just needed to run away. My fight or flight mode kicked in and I just decided that I'd had enough of being thrown around in this silly medical system. And that I just need to go and find another doctor. So I did that. I cancelled all my dogs for 2 days, which I've never done that before. I still feel sick about that because I have nowhere to put those people, so I've got to work that out too. But yesterday I stayed in bed and did absolutely nothing. So I drove to the hospital in the city. It was a just short of 3-hour drive. What are you looking at?
Got it? They said you can put people in timeout for different lengths of time now,
Oh.
ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Got it?
That's new.
I want them to do the voice translator thing. I don't want all of this putting people in timeout
Yeah,
thing.
stop focusing on anything except for this.
Yeah, go.
Maisie, you're going to go first, sweet pea.
Okay.
Maisie Maremma, come on.
So what were you saying? Go on.
Yeah, so I made the big 3-hour drive to the hospital.
Yep.
I sat in the emergency waiting room for just short of on 6 hours.
6 hours.
Which I knew was going to be a long wait.
Yep.
The triage nurses were understanding of my situation, and although I knew I wouldn't get very far, at least it was going to be the start of something instead of the end of the last thing.
Yep.
I did enjoy people watching for nearly 6 hours.
Oh, you did some people watching?
I was just people watching. I wasn't even bored.
There's interesting people in Elizabeth of South Australia.
Come on. Yeah, come on. Go have a bath.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's notorious
Good girl. Good girl. I did finally get in. I got paired with a doctor who's actually a GP, not an emergency room doctor, obviously because I wasn't a life or death, about to drop dead situation. And this GP was filling in a shift in the emergency room.
Alright, get off.
She was very nice and as helpful as she could be.
Get off!
I did work out what the confusion was around my results and why the nurse at the other place is saying that everything's totally fine and I'm saying no it's not. Let me run that through. There's 2 sets of results that are coming up. So the original report has all of the information on things that just look a bit not normal, and then there's another report that's coming up on my electronic file that says in short it basically says no, there's nothing wrong, everything's normal.
He farted.
It's 2 sentences and that's it.
He farted right under my nose.
There are no remarkable features
Stinky.
and no clear cause for discomfort. Which I can't explain that.
Oh my god, that smells so bad.
When the doctor first saw me, she was like, no, I'm just going to go over these test results with you. Everything's totally fine.
Yep.
And I was like, well, I have my copies that my doctor's given to me, the emergency room doctor at home has given to me, and it doesn't say that. So, and I explained the whole situation. And that I tried to speak to my gynecologist, and the nurse there is saying everything's fine, and she won't let me speak to the doctor, and and then she said to me, hang on, I just need to get a little towel for me. She said to me, well, this is what comes up on your file, so you've really got the biggest towel you possibly could. Thank you.
Well, you're covered with water.
Just a hand towel would be good.
You got water all over you.
I always have water all over me. It's amazing. Yeah, she basically said, no, this is what's on your file. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're reading, but you're getting worked up.
Fine.
And, you might have a bit of anxiety or this, that, and, I'm like, and she kept talking and she wouldn't let me talk. She wouldn't let me get a single word in. And I said to her, I said, I need you to, I'm here because I need a doctor to listen to me. I don't need a doctor to talk at me, I need a doctor to listen to me. She said, okay, I'll listen to you. So I showed her all of my paperwork that has my ultrasounds and CT scans and blood work and stuff from, however long it's been, since 2020. But aside from it being from 2020, I've been living with this pain for 21 years or something stupid since I was 14 was the first time, at 14 years of age was the first time I had an internal examination and a pap smear test done because of the problems that I was having. So I showed her the test results that the emergency room doctor gave me, the report that he printed when he got the most recent CT scan back.
That was so good that he did that though.
Yeah. And she said, well, it's not what it says here. And she said, I'm going to check. And so she went back and checked, and she came back and she's like, no, I don't know what this report is.
Like
I've asked other people
and
and nobody can see this report. It doesn't exist. And I said to her, open the scans and look at them.
Yeah.
Stop trying to let a piece of paper or some administrative mix-up decide whether or not I have something to be worried about, and open the scans and look at them. So eventually she went and she came back and she's like, yeah, so there's definitely stuff going on there. I can't explain the reports. I said, don't explain them. I don't care. That's a waste of our time. Like, just move on from whatever this CT report is that says everything's normal, and go and look at the scans and then go from there. So yeah, when she opened the actual scans up, she's like, yeah, so there's definitely stuff going on there. I'm not sure what's happening here. And I said, right, well, can we move on from that? Because I need help. I'm here for help. I said, at the moment, you guys are gaslighting me. You're just straight up gaslighting me because you've got some kind of administrative mix-up and you're telling me I'm fine. I'm in agonizing pain I have copies of my reports telling me that I have all of this stuff inside of me. And then I come and speak to a doctor and you tell me, no, you're fine, there's nothing there. When I've seen these fibroids and cysts and the size of my ovaries, I've seen that while my ultrasounds are being performed. I'm not stupid. So eventually, you know, we get to the nitty gritty of it all. I was with her for about 3 hours. She did help me out with some other stuff, being that she's a GP. She's prescribed me medication for my migraines, which is, I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but with my GP, I'm only allowed to discuss one topic per visit. So obviously making multiple appointments is very time consuming, and I just like set that aside so I can work everything else out. She recommended I go on birth control, and I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. There is nothing you can do to convince me that birth control is going to fix my problems. And she said, well, it works for so many people. I said, I'm not a case that you're going to fix with a tablet. I've been there, I've done that, we're not doing that. I've had so many different types of birth control. It either leads to non-stop bleeding. For the longest time I bled non-stop without a break was 12 months, and I was so anemic. I was in the hospital with first iron transfusions and then at some point actual blood transfusions because I was so sick from the constant bleeding. And then other ones that don't cause that constant bleeding cause a migraine that just does not go away until I get all of those hormones out of my system. So I'm not taking, and she's like, there's so many new medications. I'm like, no, not happening. I'm not doing it. I do not have time to be in bed with a migraine or to be in a hospital with iron, you know, anemia and stuff like that. So she moved on from that. So, I mean, I already knew this. There's nothing that they can do for me in emergency in the middle of the night. I already knew that. What she has done is all of my information is up to date in their system, and my referral has been pushed through to the gynecology department without having to go through the system that it goes through when somebody else is referring. So I've been referred directly within the hospital, like an internal referral. So that's a better start than where I was at. Hi Michaela, it's good to see you too. I've got another ultrasound request for 6 weeks time because they're telling me that even though these things have been as big as they are and are getting bigger over time, they have not ever gone down. But they're saying that it could just be blood and it'll go down after my, menstrual cycle is finished. So in 6 weeks time I have to have another ultrasound, but that's pretty much as far as I've got. So it's definitely nowhere near as far as I'd like to be.
So it was worth doing, going to Adelaide and driving 3 hours and then...
Yes and no. I mean, yes, because I'm in the system now, like I'm actually somewhere waiting just for an appointment to be seen by somebody. I know the referral's there. I didn't leave until she showed me the finished referral and that it had been sent.
Kylie's not going back to that GP.
It's frustrating because I haven't really gotten anywhere. The people in the emergency room would not comment. I said to them, I want you to tell me that there's no risk any of this can be cancerous. And she said, I can't tell you that because I'm not a gynecologist. I said, well, ask somebody else. She said, nobody else can tell you that. We don't have gynecologists in emergency and they go home at 6 o'clock. They're not here in the middle of the night.
But you were here at 6.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think I've gotten as far as I can without being seen by a gynecologist. Now I just have to hope that wait is not going to be too extensive and hope that whatever is going on with me is not that none of it is cancerous. That's my biggest risk, like worry that is just eating at me. Nobody even opens, these doctors, they don't even open the scans. My local gynecologist has not been able to open my previous 2 scans. He's just said, oh no, it's not coming up for me. So that's twice, 2 appointments since. So in 5 months, nobody's opened those reports, nobody's looked at the scans, nobody's actually seeing what I'm talking about. And that just stresses me out so very much.
You're too loving. Arlo's too loving.
I have no idea. I have no idea when they're going to call me, when I'll get an appointment. I just have to wait.
Yeah, you can only mention one problem to your doctor at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless they invoice you another $135 or whatever.
They book you a second appointment and charge you for a second appointment. But when your 15 minutes is up, that's it. Your 15 minutes is up. Anything after that is more money. More money, more money, more money.
Yeah, but your doctor was trying to sell you skincare.
Yeah. Yeah, the last appointment I went to with my GP, they've just gotten a new laser facial machine, something like that. And he did not even listen to my concerns. He's tried to sell me some kind of facial treatment.
He took you on a walk.
And he took me on a tour to see this machine. And in the end, I'm like, can you just listen to me? Like, I just need you to, like, I'm here for a reason. And then he listens to my concerns and goes, oh yeah, you need to see a gynecologist. I'll send you a referral. Like, and that was, he had half an hour for that appointment. The time I actually had him look at my stuff was less than like a minute. He goes, oh yeah, you need to see the gynecologist. I'll send a referral. I was like, great, thanks. Thank you so much. And then I walk out the door and pay $135 for my appointment. Thank you, sir. I really freaking appreciate that so much.
Call them every week, Leah says.
Yeah. So, yes. I mean, my hopes are is that this is like, I mean, anybody with gynecology problems, you all know, nobody cares. It's very hard to get somebody to actually listen to you and understand how much pain you're in and the effect that it has on your everyday life and how exhausting it is to continuously have to fight to be heard. Like, I'm exhausted right now. I'm in pain. I'm in actual pain. And I have been for since Friday last week, and I will be until about Friday this week.
Stuff Dolly's mum says cancelling a hysterectomy sounds crazy to me.
Right?
However, I'm not a healthcare professional. But I have a theory, and it might be a bit of a conspiracy theory of why your thing got cancelled. Because the hospital 2 months ago accidentally killed a child.
Yeah. They had a 6-year-old child in their care that passed away from the flu.
And the hospital's being sued over it. And I reckon they're trying to go into defensive mode.
Well,
and get rid of some of the things that cost them a lot of money so they can afford this.
I don't know if it's that they're trying to pull money or that the
lawsuit.
staff don't want to be associated with the hospital anymore.
It's got to be something, because as soon as that little boy died, everything started getting cancelled from at this end.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, and that, you know, at the very least, I'm still frustrated because I have not had a gynecologist look at my tests.
Really?
Yeah.
They still haven't seen them?
No, nobody's looked at my test results except for a GP in the emergency room.
The CT
and
scan, yeah.
She passed, no, like she's a lady, she's a GP, she's not an emergency room doctor.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I said, look, I don't want to be rude or, you know, I said, I'm being very respectful, and I hope that you can understand that my frustration has led to this level of desperation, but I need you to go find another doctor. I need you to go find someone and ask them to look at it. which she did do, and another doctor, you know, popped their head in and said, I've looked at your scans and given an update. To which she says, yes, you need to see a gynecologist. That's all we can say for you. You have a complex case and you need to see a gynecologist.
You never know what you're going to get though. I mean, you can go to one hospital, the gynecologist is like doesn't know anything, or you can go to another hospital and you get
all
the world's
at the whim of somebody else.
The world's best gynecologist.
Something that, like, I know a lot of you guys aren't in Australia. I don't know how big the Wiggles are where you guys are from. But the yellow Wiggle, Emma, who was with the Wiggles for a period of time, I don't know if she's with them anymore. She was legendary in bringing eyes to endometriosis and telling the world that it actually does suck. Like, if we could start listening to women, that would be fantastic.
There was another famous person with endometriosis.
There are so many women are affected by endometriosis, and we keep getting told the same thing. Oh, how about you try birth control? Oh, you tried birth control? How about you try another birth control? Oh, there's another one. Did you know there's thousands of birth controls? We can just keep trying them until you feel better.
But why do they want birth control? What is that going to do?
Okay, so endometriosis is largely a hormonal condition. Like, not entirely, but your hormones are, you know, in people with, okay, take me for example, alright? I don't have just endometriosis. I have endometriosis, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and adenomyosis with fibroids in my uterus. So I have 4 conditions that are horrible conditions on their own. I did not have all 4 of these conditions. I had endometriosis with the possibility of polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had a uterine ablation, which burns all the lining off of your uterus, and that has failed. And so since then, my endometrial lining is growing like mad, and I have all of these cysts between my uterine wall and my endometrial lining is growing really thick, but between there are all of these cysts growing in that lining as well. And then I have a fibroid that just sits right in the middle of my uterus, above my cervix, which causes a ton of grief all on its own. So there's all of these things going on. Do you know what? My absolute, like, the best thing is that, yeah, maybe none of that is cancerous, which makes me a less urgent case. But the continuous pain, exhaustion, worry, like, it just doesn't end. And people, having somebody say, oh, try taking the pill, like, the next person that says that to me, man, honestly, like, when this lady at the emergency room said it to me, she knew, like, pretty damn quickly that I was not going to have any of that. She's like, okay, you're not taking birth control. I was like, no, don't even mention it to me.
Have you tried birth control?
Yeah, come here. Hi, Hannah. Maybe just switch off for a little while and see how you go, but please don't use up all your data. We want to make sure you've got enough for looking after yourself.
Remember back in the old days when sending a text message cost 20 cents?
Yeah.
That was a thing. And then but it wasn't even that. Like, you'd get like 50 characters to send a text, and that cost 20 cents.
That's what my booking system is.
And then, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, so I have to try to shrink my text messages, otherwise it's a double charge, a triple charge.
Dobby is just on me. It's just on me the whole time.
So what I do know is that the one thing answer that I have is that mass on my ovary could be anything. At best, it's a cyst that has blood in it, and at worst, it's malignancy, a cancer. So that's it. That's the only news that I have.
There's water everywhere.
Yeah, cancelling the hysterectomy. So the information that I have with regards to that is that the actual surgeon's assistant, the person that assists him in surgery, just left him. That's his actual assistant just left him, his surgical assistant. So he doesn't have an assistant, so he can't perform my surgery. I don't know how many others were cancelled, but... So I actually have an appointment with that gynecologist here at home sometime in the next week.
Really? The same one?
With the same gynecologist, but I just don't know if I'm going to go because I have to take time off work and I just think it's hopeless to do that.
He might help you get through the system better, who knows? I mean, he's not the problem, is he?
So when my surgery was booked, I didn't even see him. I saw a student who did my intake.
Oh, no way.
And then he came in to listen to what the student had to say and then agreed to the hysterectomy. And I asked him to look at my scans and they tried to, and he just said, nah, I can't open anything, but I mean, you're obviously a surgical case, so we'll just go through with that. So I was like, cool. It's not that long away. You know, if it is anything bad, I guess they'll see it when they get in there. I just gotta wait. And so that, you know, I was content with that. It wasn't that long. It was still like, what, 3 or 4 months? 4 months? 5 months? 5 months. It would have been 5 months because that's how old the ultrasound, original ultrasound was. And then by the time you get to the surgery date, so it would have been 6 months to wait for surgery. Like that seems like relatively reasonable to me.
At the same time, they've cancelled your surgery, right?
Yeah.
So they might have done the right thing by you because they couldn't do it safely. Because otherwise, I mean, we've got Sharon Tucker who had the triple bypass and is now having issues.
Yeah, and I totally understand that.
I mean, you wouldn't...
Like, I'm glad they're not doing it in an unsafe way. I'm totally on board with that way of thinking. I get that, and that's a good thing. But what's in place to protect those patients from, like myself, from just being dropped into the abyss with no follow-up, no appointments, no referrals? Like, how can they just do that? It should be, we're cancelling your surgery and it's being rescheduled in this hospital. Here is your new surgery date. It should never be, you've got to start from the beginning. Good luck. Amber, no, I haven't gotten any voicemails because I've not been in the salon since Monday.
Gorgeous says, I put a high voltage electric fence around my house. My neighbour is dead against it. Get off.
That's a good one. Right.
Carlo is such a big baby.
Yes, he is. He wants all them snuggles.
He needs a tail brush though. He's got hair hanging out.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a good D-shed. They missed their last appointment, so...
Oh, right. So what are you going to do about all of your cancelled appointments, my love?
I have to look at it. Yesterday I just needed a day off. I needed an absolute day off and that's what I did. I stayed in bed. I did nothing. And that's all I did.
Because you weren't planning on not working yesterday, but then...
No, I never take days off, but I'm actually just, I'm just not okay, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just not okay. I would happily spend the rest of this week just sitting in bed.
You know we missed Talk Like a Pirate Day.
We missed Talk Like a Pirate Day. That's my fault. I'm sorry.
And today's our 15-year meativersary.
It's our anniversary. If you chose not to marry me for 10 years, then, well, this is our anniversary.
No, this is our meativersary. We met on this day.
Thank you, Amber. I'll see if I can get on there and have a listen to it later.
We met on this day 15 years ago.
Look, it's our anniversary of togetherness.
Of togetherness. Well, I call it the meaty
I don't care. It's our anniversary. If I had to suffer you for 15 years, I get to call it a 15-year anniversary.
We've got to see her face. Go on.
Suffer. I have suffered you for 15 whole years.
I'm suffering Arlo.
That's a good thing to suffer.
It's not, because he just won't leave me alone. He's got to sit on my lap like he's some little puppy dog.
He's very needy. Him's a needy boy. Stay there, Moo Moo. You got a soak, girl. She was very dirty. I'm not planning to have any more unexpected days off, but unexpectedly sometimes that does happen. So I couldn't tell you at this point.
Oh no! Oh,
That seems unnecessary.
I was trying to throw it down there. Arlo likes to leave the camera.
Yeah. You missed it. Put the camera back on Maisie Moo so we can watch her in the bath.
Maisie Moo. I'm going to look at her just sitting in
She's
the bath.
so dirty. That water is brown.
So what are you doing now, letting her soak?
Go soak for a few minutes. See if we can't get the rest of that hair out of
She
her.
doesn't look bubbly.
No. I'm going to have to put some more shampoo in there.
It's not an anniversary, it's a meaty-versary. Meat-anniversary. Yeah, I'll say, yeah, it's a meat-anniversary, so we have to go out for steak dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, now it's a meat-anniversary, isn't it? Yeah, right. that changed quickly, didn't it?
I already told you I was going to take you out for dinner, but I got to work late first.
Okay, so everyone's looking at me.
Why are we all looking at you?
Because I'm more interesting than the dog. It's Dale Day, don't you know that?
It is Dale Day. I forgot that it's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So technically I should bath and I should groom all of these dogs on the weekend that I cancelled, but I also don't want to do that because it's not a day off if it's just a different day of working. Oh, baby.
So, I don't have an anniversary song, but can we just do the birthday song?
Oh, yeah.
For us?
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Arlo's not having it though, is he? He's like, excuse me.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Oh, you can sing it. Sing. Happy anniversary, dear Kylie and Dale. Happy anniversary to you.
Yay! So what'd you get me, babe?
It's 3D printing at the moment.
Oh, you're not ready yet?
Well, what'd you get me, babe?
Right, it's still, the artwork's still being done on
The
it.
child's still making it.
Did I forget
Ow.
our anniversary? No. Did I remember our anniversary? Also no.
No, I forgot too. It's not the anniversary.
Yes, it is. If we were counting wedding years, we would be at 4 years or something stupid. No, sir. I'm having the whole 15 years of acknowledgement. Arlo, I love you, but stop.
I might
I'm gonna
have
now.
waited 10 years before I married Kylie.
Yeah, he just had to make sure that the
I was
trial
waiting
version
for her to
was worth
ask
it.
me, and she took so long.
You'll get stuffed. Arlo, hop down, buddy. And say mummy. No,
It's-
not mummy.
It's
Kylie has a sore
2023.
belly.
Hello. Actually, at the time, what year was it? It's
2008.
2018.
2008. When did we get married?
2018 or something, I don't know. But you said to me that if I became a grandpa before we got married,
No,
That-
that's not what I said to you.
you would kill me or something like that.
There was that. No, I said if I turn 30 and we're not married, I'm leaving.
Right.
Me and the kids, we're gone.
So we made sure to do it
I'm not
right
waiting
before.
around for this. We got married in January and I turned 30 in February. 11 days before my birthday.
Oh, Leah Jones asked Mitch to marry her.
Good job, Leah.
Girl power.
Us women, we just got to get the job done, right?
Sisters are doing it for the best. Standing on their own 2 feet, ringing on their own bell. I don't know this. Is that the words? Sisters are doing it for themselves. Yeah, yeah. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Arlo, I don't want to do this all day long.
He is such a lover.
No, it's not.
He nearly ripped his mum's arm off to come into the salon to say hello to you. When I opened the gate, he ran so fast.
What's going to happen when I'm not? He's keep licking me. My arms are all sloppy and wet. Oh, Crystal Becker said we were married the day after my 30th.
Oh dear. Not acceptable.
So you know what's cool about that, right?
Oh,
Is that your husband only has to give you one present.
You're terrible.
Oh dear. I should have done that. I should have been way smarter. Like Crystal Becker's husband. Yeah, that's a smart man. In fact, I wish you were born on the 24th of December or 25th of December.
Pumpkin, let me just
And then-
notify you of something. You already say, it was just Christmas. It was just your birthday. It was just a wedding anniversary. But actually, by the time it gets to my birthday, you're like, you've had enough presents.
You've had enough presents. No, but Valentine's Day is like a day after your birthday.
No, it's
Close
like
to.
3 days later.
A week. Doggy. See what I do for you guys? I suffer
Oh, you suffer the pats.
the pats. No, I suffer the tongue.
So,
No, don't. You can't. You're trying to sit on my lap, like completely sit on my lap. Oh.
the only thing I did yesterday, apart from lay in bed all day,
I was on the stool once.
I had a shower and then I went and picked the kids up from school and I went and got some stuff to make anniversary present to Dale,
You mean give it to your daughter or
to my child,
Jamie?
yes. Hey, I spent a lot of money on getting the things to make the things, so you better damn appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's not finished though. My child's slave labouring rights ran out at bedtime. I'm not actually doing child slave labour. I just asked my child to do some artwork for me, okay?
But Eden Blair obviously has the puppies, husky puppies.
A husky, yes?
Yeah, she got one adopted.
Oh, nice.
She said the house was so much more quiet.
Yes.
Or is there anything like Arlo here?
I've been watching Cam's videos of Sabre on our little Facebook page. Don't pull those down. No, Arlo.
Zebra?
No, Sabre.
Saber.
It's pronounced Sabre. I did eat one carrot cake cupcake. I didn't drink iced coffee.
When?
Yesterday.
Oh.
No. I was just snoozing in and out of having nappy naps and chilling.
Oh, is it Leah's birthday?
Leah's birthday was the day the puppies were born, wasn't it? The Saturday, 2 weeks ago. The 9th of September.
So Leah, here's your birthday song.
So every time we say happy birthday, sorry, I'm talking over Leah's birthday song.
Yeah, don't talk over Leah's birthday.
Every time it's Joey's birthday, we have to
Talking
say.
over Leah's birthday song.
I'm sorry.
Anyone else's birthday?
You just love the birthday song.
Shit. Oh.
Every time we say happy birthday to Joey, we're gonna say happy birthday to Leah.
Ow.
Best birthday present ever, the safe arrival of puppies.
Can you trim his dew claws because they dug into my leg?
When I trim them, they'll be even sharper again.
Right, well don't trim his dew claws.
No. They'll be shorter and less grabby, but more cutty. Turn.
Well, that's not doing the right thing.
Sorry about that. Hi, Cara. How you doing?
Have you tried birth control? Not Karen.
Citrine, I gotta tell you, I'm super nice to all of these people.
Ah, get off. You mean the medical professionals?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you won't get anywhere if you're
No,
not nice.
but also I've worked in customer service. Even when I got the phone call that my surgery was being cancelled, I still was, you know, I said to her, I got to tell you, I'm very upset and I'm really frustrated. I know that's not your fault, so like I'm going to try and work this out with you the best way I can without being mad. And I said that to everybody else too. Like, please understand that I'm extremely frustrated and I'm acting out of desperation because I need somebody to listen to me. I don't want to be the loudest person in this room to be heard. I want to be sat down with somebody who's willing to just listen to me talk.
There was a loud person in the waiting room, wasn't there?
There was a loud person in the waiting room.
Yeah, right.
Golly. No, and you know, even going into the emergency and talking to the triage nurse, I said that to them. And I said, I'll sit here. I don't care how many hours I've got to sit here. That's fine. Like I'm here to do that. Obviously, if somebody comes in and they're bleeding and dying and have serious medical conditions and stuff, I understand they're going to go first. That's fine. I will wait as long as it takes to be sat down with somebody who's going to listen to me.
This dog has too much love. Is there such thing as a dog having too much love?
Nah. But I'm not one to get real cranky with anybody. Except for Dale. Dale's my punching bag in life, aren't you, babe?
Yep.
Yeah, but when you're in a mood, you take it out on me too. So
I'm a very emotional person. Not really. You often call me heartless. Maybe it's a good way to be.
Maybe. You're getting more of a heart as the years go by, I gotta say.
Really?
Yeah. You're softening up.
Maybe it's failing.
You're softening up over time. Hi Fiona, how you doing?
There's 60 people watching. Fiona Mercer is here. Hello. I should do some sort of hellos for everybody.
I was wondering how Suzanne's going. Has she gone back to her live streaming or had any updates on how she's doing? I did check a couple of days ago and didn't see that she's up and running again.
I'm going to say hello to random people. Hello Ruth Lammers. Hello Wanda Kelly.
Hi Wanda and Tommy.
And Tommy's here. Tommy is actually here as well.
I did see Tommy there.
Happy anniversary, Kylie. I hope you're feeling better. Michaela is here. Jennifer McFadden. Crystal Bricker. I got hair in my mouth. No! Stuffed Ollie's mum is here. Hello, Stuffed Ollie's mum. Anne Lowe. Anne Lowe says, hi Kylie, they were good to hear some laughter.
Yeah.
Anna Hammond's on her mobile.
Yes, I did tell Hannah to turn it off and just wait till the internet comes back.
Eden
We'll
Blair
still be
says,
here.
Puppy wants to know more soaking, just loves. Kay Butterbar is here.
So we're going to have to blow dry a lot of hair out of Miss Moo today.
Renee Stanbury is here. Leah Jones, of course.
Okay, I'll have to go and have a look because yeah, I've been worried about her. I know how tough it can be to do all this streaming. It's very time consuming, of course.
Cara Jenner. Hello.
And you got to be on show the whole time. You got to be your best self all of the time. At the same time as dealing with other people. Not that you guys are all pretty good. You're well behaved, but occasionally, you know, some drama comes along and. It's a lot of work, and I've got Dale that like fixes stuff for me, and I know Suzanne does it all on her own. So I've been thinking about her a lot and hoping that she's doing all right.
Citrine is here. Now, Citrine is our latest Patreon.
Ah, thank you. And Kathy Moran was before
Kathy
Citrine,
Moran was
right?
before that.
I don't think I actually said a proper thank you to either of them.
Well, there's Kathy Moran on the screen right now. Kathy, you need a picture of your doggy. You need to send us a picture and... Oh no, hang on.
And
That's confusing.
what?
Because the name I had for the Patreon was Sursine.
You might have got confused.
Maybe that's not citrine.
Macy, look at the colour of your bath water. What have you been doing? Can you guys see that?
I don't know then. I'm confused now. What?
The colour of the bath water.
Yeah, it's too brown.
Oh. Gross. Maisie,
Alright, so we're going to get through these. Now I'm confused. I don't know Sursine or citrine if you're the same person.
Well, you'll work
I'm
it
not
out.
sure.
You have to go back through the emails. Thank you, Michaela. Unfortunately, some medical conditions, and I'll go as far as to say disabilities because this is debilitating at times. They are invisible, and they can't be seen, but they make life very hard to live with. And I'm not the only one. I'm one of probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of women with an invisible condition fighting the fight to just be seen and heard and treated, and hopefully paving the way for a younger generation to not have to fight as hard as the rest of us had to.
Get off. Get off. Ah. Help. No. No. Oh, you understood no. I got hair on my tongue. I can't get it off. Fiona Mercer, hello. Alex there. Lois Chisholm's here. Hello, Lois.
Citrine says she's really sick. I'm sorry to hear that. Please look after yourself. Have a big old rest, and we'll see you either a bit later on or maybe tomorrow when you're feeling a bit better.
All the Armadillos is here.
But I do appreciate what you're saying there, Citrine. Absolutely. I'm the kind of person that says thank you when they do a blood draw or give me a vaccination or a needle, or when the dentist pulled my teeth out, I still said thank you. Yeah, I'm not much of a... I can't be rude to people. It takes a lot for me to be rude to somebody. I've worked in customer service and worked, serving people, the most horrible people, Christmas shoppers who didn't find what they want for their kids. And it does not get you anywhere to yell. Well, not with me anyway.
Love Dolly's mum on the 4th of September turned 61.
Aww, happy birthday. And Shelley, I owe you a big thank you because you did another $50 super thanks on one of our videos a couple of days ago as well. And I didn't get to say thank you to you, so thank you so very much.
I couldn't find it.
It was in my notifications. I didn't find the actual message, I'm sorry, because I was a bit distracted, but it came up in my notifications, and so I didn't remove that notification because I wanted to remember to say thank you.
You talked over her birthday song.
I'm sorry.
But I think we already did it anyway. Stuff Dolly's mum, we did your birthday song.
I don't know.
Hey, are the emojis working? Has anyone tested them? I haven't seen any. Did we do hearts in the chat for Kylie? Amanda Gross is here. Hello, Amanda. It's our meet-anniversary today. Actually, no, I've got to cook HelloFresh. We can't go out for dinner.
Well, to be fair, I'm not actually hungry at all. But we'll see how we go.
If we do hearts in the chat with Kylie, that was.
Hearts for me?
No, yeah. That's what the subtitle said.
Oh, okay.
We do hearts in the chat with that was. Oh, you're talking like you're older.
Sean's lurking like a bad smell. Is that what you said, Dale?
Sean is.
Yeah, is that what you said?
I probably did say that at some point.
It's so rude, you guys.
I don't know whether it was today or not. Oh, I did say that. Oh man, hold a grudge. When did I say that? That was on Monday. Monday in the morning?
So rude.
Or could have been Friday.
It's
Has
so
that been
rude.
Has that been dwelling on you all weekend? I'm sorry, mate. I'm really am.
Nah, it's good old Aussie.
But I thought all the boys stuck together, but you proved that wrong.
Oh, stop it, you.
When you made fun of me
It's
once.
such an Aussie thing.
I remember.
Oh, yeah, and his old mate hanging around like a bad smell.
Oh, I just sat on you.
Don't sit on my dog. Alright, Maze. I reckon we're finally getting somewhere. Let's get some clean water up in here. Your face is filthy.
Did I put the Patreon name in wrong, did I?
Don't know. Yeah, the people you need to be nice to. The
I
ones
put the
on the
name
phone.
in wrong. I put the name
Absolutely.
in wrong on Patreon. Oh. Can you guys believe that I spelt Citrine's name wrong?
I can. That sounds exactly like something you would do. No, Maze.
Where did I even get that from?
Well, it could be that is the same person, or it could be that.
No, it is. It's because she said her name's Michelle, and I remember that seeing that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh. But anyway, send your picture. If you send us a picture, I'll update that, and so it'll be right tomorrow.
We had somebody a while ago that their picture wasn't coming through. Did you ever get that?
I never
sorted
got
out?
anyone. No, if they don't send it, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no,
about
I
it.
know, but I think they were trying to send it, but it just wasn't coming through.
Really? To that email address. The Fury family. Our Fury family. Tinny Paggett's here, lurking
Hi, Tinny.
today. Did I say hello to Ruth Lammers?
I don't know if you did.
Well, say hello to Ruth Lammers. And Amber McMahon is here. Linda Pierce. How's the husband, Linda?
Yes, hi,
But even
Linda.
better, how are you? Because, you know,
Oh, you've been
with
through
these
the work.
ordeals, you've been running around. You had to clean the gutters out because he didn't finish. Did he have a little bell or whatever it is, and every time he rang the bell you had to get up and help?
Well, he would still be recovering, my love. He wouldn't be up and running at this point.
Yeah, right. Get off. He's trying to sit on my lap.
He loves you.
Like completely sit on my lap.
There's no better love than the love of a dog.
You can't even see him anyway.
You just remember that he chose you, and you should feel so lucky.
I'm just special, lucky, 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 lucky. I'm just special, lucky in love.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's Kylie Minogue going, look, oh my god, that's so bad.
You're
that
such
song.
a Kylie Minogue lover, though.
That is so bad, that song.
If Dale got to have any celebrity, I think it would be Kylie Minogue for a dinner
Really?
date. For a dinner date.
Not really. She'd find me extremely boring.
She'd find you extremely boring.
No, because I'd sing all of her songs at her.
Yeah, at her. I love that.
And she goes, I don't want to hear these songs ever again.
That sounds pretty much accurate. I reckon.
Anyway. Get off. No. ND.
I mean, she was gorgeous
Girl.
in like the 90s, right?
hello
The
to
80s and 90s.
Say hello to ND girl.
Hello, Andy girl.
Okay, Google, how old is Kylie Minogue? Get off. Ah!
So,
Why isn't your Google working?
no. But the thing is that you and her are probably a similar age. I think she's a
No,
little bit
we're not.
older than you.
I remember we were doing aerobics to her song in primary school.
Yeah.
We were doing the locomotion.
locomotion.
Do the locomotion with me.
Wasn't that the highlight of the week though?
We were standing in the
choir room.
No, we were outdoors in the assembly area.
Oh really? We did it in choir.
Really? Okay, Google.
Sorry,
How old
music.
is Kylie Minogue? 55?
55. There you go.
Too old for me.
But she's still gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, my tummy's sore.
Bree Cox Cocaine is here, hello.
Hi, Bree.
GC Bear is here.
TC Bear, hello.
Oh, there you go.
What? Did you just see Sir Sign's name?
Sir Sign changed the name again. Let's take a again.
You gotta melt his brain.
My brain is melting. We're up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I need a new brain. I'm going to see the wizard. Alright. Yeah, I didn't want to use your actual name.
Which is, it's not Christine, so there you go. No.
Well, that's half the problem, right? Is that when people do the Patreon, they use a different name, and like sometimes they don't tell me who they are.
Yeah.
And they'll just
But
say
some people want their privacy as well.
their name will just be like Julie
Butter cheeks.
or Peter. There's no, and that's it. All you can do with the Patreon is just put Peter, and they don't send a picture. It's just, yeah, Peter.
They know who they are. That's all that matters. And not everybody is looking for recognition either. Some people.
Yeah, we had one that said, "Don't put me on Patreon at all."
Some people do some really amazing things for other people and deserve the biggest thank yous ever, but then tell us not to say thank you or recognize them. Don't they, babe?
Yeah. Oh, are you saying that I what? What?
Huh?
Are you saying me?
No, I think that the person knows who they are. Some people are totally awesome, but they do want their privacy in what they do.
Oh, lost the picture. Do we have a picture of it? No. All the pictures are gone.
Oh, what you doing, Arlo?
Hello. Dark in here. Oh, there we are. That was weird.
Turn around. The chat is flying today. Did you read, was it Renee's message? She said, Kylie, I missed you, even Dale.
No, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
It is flying today. It's so good to be back though and hanging out with you guys. Even though I was almost tempted to stay in bed for another day.
Oh, get off, dog.
I got out of bed.
NG Girl says, hello everyone, I'm from Indiana, USA. You're such a patient and gentle groomer. I really enjoy watching.
Aw, thank you. So I had an experience over the weekend when I did my grocery shopping.
Ow.
Jeff doesn't normally want to go grocery shopping with me. But on this day he decided he wanted to hang out and do the grocery shopping with me. So I took Jet, and only Jet. And he had some pocket money or whatever from some chores that he'd done. And he wanted to get a couple of chocolate bars. He loves chocolate, you guys. He's a little chocoholic. So he got some chocolate bars, and I said to him, just put them at the end of the shopping on the belt where you put the groceries up. I said, just chuck them on the end, and then ask the lady if she can leave them out for you. And she packed all the bags. Now, I mean, I'm not like a big advocate for smacking kids and stuff, of course, alright? Like,
I am.
I don't really smack my kids ever. But if you know anything about my children, it is that they have exceptional manners when they're speaking to other people.
Oh, yeah.
They have exceptional manners, and let me tell you why. Because if they don't use their manners, I will smack them upside the back of their damn head. And then they will remember to use their manners. I haven't smacked a kid upside the back of the damn head for a really long time.
You're not an old school parent, you're just a parent.
Yeah, well, you know, manners is...
That's the way it's meant to be done.
If you're speaking to an adult, you will use your manners or you will have a sore noggin. That's my rules. My kids have exceptional manners when they're talking to other people. Anyways,
Yes, they do.
I am extremely OCD about my grocery shopping, the way it goes on the belt in sections, and there's a bag there, and then what I want in that bag, and then another bag, and then what I want in that bag, and it's all you can change it. It's all packed in order. There's cold stuff, there's pantry stuff, whatever. It's awesome. It's easy. The person just boots the stuff, puts it in the bag. When a new bag comes along, you start a new bag, right? It's not hard. So we got to the end, and it was a new person that I've not seen before. I try to go to the people that...
ND girl says she flicks her kids with her finger.
I don't. I just get... I just smack them in the back of the head. Excuse me? Then they're just like, oh, damn.
Oh.
So... we get yeah, I try to go to the same people because they know me, I know them, we all get along, not a big deal. They know how I like my stuff, and they know my kids.
Oh, did I get the Linda's the wrong way around?
Oh, did ya?
I did.
Oh, what's
so
this?
Linda Pierce is in the Air Force, Linda Dries is the one who's the ladder.
Yes, that's correct.
But you know, you can swap.
Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Like, literally, you've got the same name. Or
we get to the end and of the groceries with this lady that I've never seen before.
Sorry, Linda's.
And Jet says, excuse, like he leans over real nice, he goes, excuse me, may I please have those ones left out when you're finished? And that's it, that's what he said. And she goes, I don't know, I didn't hear you use any manners at all.
Oh my God.
And I'm standing there going like,
hello.
Excuse me? And then, so she scans all of the things. He had 3 things in total, 2 chocolate bars, and I don't remember what the other thing was. And she's holding them like this. And Jet is autistic and very routine in what he does. He knows what he has to do and he follows it in order.
He said please.
He said, may I please, could you please, or may I please have those left out at the end is what he said. May I please.
And
so,
you heard him say that. Like,
yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, well, he says the same thing every single time because he's a routine boy.
Yeah.
And then, so we get to the end.
Now it's confusing because we've got 2 Lindas here.
It's not confusing.
Which one's Linda?
Air Force Linda.
Air Force Linda.
Yeah.
No, that's Linda Pierce.
No.
Linda Dries is the husband falling off a ladder.
Oh, yes, and Linda Pierce is Air Force Linda. Is that right?
All we need is just one more Linda, and I'm just going to go.
So she's holding all of his stuff, and I just want to pay for my groceries and get out of there. Like, I've been shopping for 3 hours. Leave me alone. So I'm there ready to pay, and Jet's standing there waiting to take his his items. He doesn't want them to get mixed up in a week's worth of food for 6 people.
Yeah.
So he's just standing there like this, and she goes, you didn't use your manners, so I'm not going to give you these things because little boys who don't use their manners don't get to have nice things.
Oh my Lord.
And I'm standing there going, how many days can I afford to be in jail before I don't have enough money to support my family? I'm standing there not, and this is going to be a true testament to the level of patience I have for people.
Mother's scorn. Don't get between like the mama bear.
And Jet goes, I'm sorry, you might not have heard me. I said, may I please have those left out at the end? And she goes, no, you did not use your manners. I'm not going to give you these things. And I'm standing there just going, don't open your mouth yet. Don't open your mouth until you have control of your mouth. So I'm just standing there going, looking just like, this needs to end immediately right now. Because I'm a mama bear.
After everything that you've been through the last few days and everything like that.
And then Jet goes, okay, could you please leave those out for me when you finish scanning them? And then she's standing there going, she's standing there looking at him doing this. And he's going, and I'm standing there going, like steam coming out of my ears, like, don't speak, don't speak, don't speak. And Jet goes, like this, like, now what? And she goes, well, I'm not giving them to you until you say thank you. And I'm going, you don't say thank you to somebody until they do something for you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the process is, could you please leave those out for me? And the other person goes, sure, boop, here you go. And you go, thank you.
After.
And he was waiting for the process where he receives the items and says, thank you, because that's the correct process, right? And all I could say without unaliving somebody in pure blind rage was, are you done?
Oh.
And she looked at me and she said, well, you really ought to teach him some better manners. And I've just gone, I need that receipt. And I got my receipt and I walked out because I'm not a very athletic person, but I can jump a counter in a real hurry. And these are tiny hands, but they're good squeezing hands.
So, why do all these things always happen to you when I'm not with you? Because you always talk about these things, like people attacking you and in the supermarket and things like that, but I'm never there when it happens.
Would you like me to tell you why?
Yeah, why?
Because you're never there. You don't leave the house. You don't do these things.
I go with you sometimes, but nothing ever happens.
This is a change in my routine that is totally not like they're being a new person. Anyway, so
oh, you're blow drying. I
am, yes. I got my receipt. As I was walking out the door, I already had my phone in my hand because I was going to turn around and be like, "You're going to get me a manager right now," which I never do because I'm not much of a Karen. But you mess with my kids and you just opened up a whole can of worms that you did not want to deal with. And I spoke to the manager on the phone. I literally said this to him. I said, before we start this conversation, I don't complain about much, and I'm not much of a yeller, but I'm about to yell at you really loudly, and I'm very angry, and I'm really sorry, but I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, and then I'll apologize to you again afterwards. And I did. I lost it. Blah, 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 blah. You don't talk to my kids, and you don't tell my kids what to do. Blah, 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 blah. I said, you write down my name, and you ask your other staff members that know me and know my kids. They use their manners. Yeah. Caroline, who's a server, she's literally watched me go to Jordan like that. If he said, ask for something without using his manners. Don't tell me my kids didn't use their manners. Anyways, and then at the end of the conversation I said, if I ever have to be served by that woman again, and she even opens her mouth at my children, we're going to have a real problem. And he goes, I'm really sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I said, all right, thank you. I do apologise. I hope you have a lovely day. And then I hung up the phone.
Okay, guys, we're doing blow drying on a dog. And is there male? Is there male?
No.
Ah.
But
slackers.
Don't mess with the mama bear's kids.
Not even like a birthday card. I mean, guys, send your birthday card now because my birthday is in 17th of November.
It's in a month.
It will take that long
4 weeks
for a birthday card to arrive from the US. So send your birthday cards now. Hang on.
Yeah, I was very impressed that I didn't lose it.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Taking up dreams that I've left for, that you've always feared. And you'll get mad at the world for spinning round and round, looking for a safe and sound. And I get lost in finding comfort this time. Fractals all around, in hopes that I have found there's beauty in these broken designs. Now I know there is nothing to be feared. I know if the miles get long, I'll still see you up the road. Even though this is all no, I'll keep carrying a little on. But these lines stretch on and on and on. Are we just searching for a little highway map? Are the lines between us just a path to a vacant past? And you still make me think of what we used to be. Maybe we're smaller. Are we just smaller?
See, there's Linda. Linda Dries is broken leg Linda.
Yeah.
And Linda Pierce.
Broken leg Linda.
Pilot Linda.
Linda Pierce is.
We're gonna get
unless
this right.
Linda Pierce has a husband who fell off like a radar and broke her leg. Because then, like, they have a radar.
No, Linda Dries.
Off.
No, Linda Pierce. Her husband's at home with 5 stuffy doggies.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And didn't break
And
his leg
Linda
like
Dries is at home
parachuting or
looking
anything
after
like
her
that?
husband, probably. Hello, Kathy said, is Kylie feeling much better? Not really, but I'm here.
You got your
I'm feeling a lot better. I'm just not feeling totally better.
You got painkillers.
I do. But I'm a chunky girl to begin with, but I am so bloated, you guys.
I'm a chunky girl too.
My tummy is like, ugh. I'm so bloated. And just sore, but that's alright. I can live with that. Actually the worst thing is that I feel nauseous, like I just want to throw up all the time. And I don't know if that's from the medication that I've had, or if I just don't feel well.
Well, it's not natural, is it?
No, and I know I get upset tummy from lots of things. Don't kick me in the belly.
Could
Get
be.
down. I
Could
want
be
to put
like that.
Maisie on here. It's not your turn. I love you, but it's not your turn. Don't get down.
Yeah, that's
down.
crazy, Linda. It went fast, didn't it? 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah.
Broke a leg.
And Pam's just woken up. Good morning, Pam. Can you hop down, please? Come on.
Did he
down.
have a little bell? So when he wanted something, he'd go ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
No, Arlo. Come on. Come here. Tricked ya. He's like, no, you didn't. Here I am. Come on, you got to go sit in the crate so I can get Maisie.
Here I am.
We can't do this today.
He poops in there too.
No, he doesn't.
He did last time.
No, he didn't.
He did. He pooped in the crate.
Did he? Get out. Let me put
Yeah.
the towel in, you goose. Out. Boy. Oh, that's a long way down. All right, in. Go on, inside. Good boy. You are
So
very
my
good
favourite
with
big
that.
dog is the American Cocker Spaniel. However, if it were mandated that I had to get a big dog, it would be either a standard poodle or a golden retriever.
Aw, cute.
Golden retriever, too much hair. Standard poodle, or grumpy.
No, standard poodles are alright. They can be grumpy, but they're
grumpy.
alright.
They don't like me. There's one that doesn't like me when it comes in.
Jaffa.
Jaffa. Yeah, you tell me to come and stand in here. I have to stand over there and not make any eye contact with him. Ooh!
Up. Oi. Maisie.
I've just gone.
Wait. Come here. Well, at least you went and shook over there. Up, please. I have to say, these are very well behaved
on
dogs.
her own or no?
Nah.
Never.
No, she'd get hot spots in places. I mean, she would. She would dry, but when they get wet, under normal circumstances, this coat protects them from getting moisture right down to the skin.
Yeah.
But I've wet her all the way down to the skin.
So
and it's very
Linda
hard to get
says
that dry.
she doesn't have a bell. She's always in the same room. Did you think about at any point wheeling him into the other room? Or?
Can you tell we love each other on our 15-year meet-anniversary?
Well, you're going to push me off a cliff when I'm.
Yeah.
When you have to wipe my bum.
But I said to you the other day, if any of this is serious and I'm really sick, like, you don't have to hang in there.
Yeah, right, okay. So you've been saying all that, and then now all of a sudden you're thinking, oh, I've said those things.
No, because I would hate for you to be.
I would never push you off a cliff. I've always wanted to go and see the Westgate Bridge, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bridge. I like bridges. Bridge it is. I love it.
I've been across the Westgate Bridge many times, but I've always wanted to get out.
No, but see, here's the thing. If I'm really sick, you have to work and look after those kids. You can't be there, like, not working and sitting by my bedside. You need to go do life.
Yeah.
Just chuck me in a corner. I'll be quiet.
Well, you'll binge watch, I don't know.
I'm watching The Nanny right now.
Nanny.
I gotta keep blow drying.
The nanny with nanny named friend.
Woo. Yeah, that one. Blow dries. We'll be back.
Yeah.
I do.
There's no power, Captain.
Did you plug it in? Oh,
What's that picture?
I don't know. That.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened to both cameras at the same time.
You're stuffing up all my cameras today, mate. Oh,
Don't make me.
good golly. I hope all of my dogs are well behaved today because I do not have it in me.
Yeah, both cameras went. So what do you do? How do you get you turn off the Wi-Fi and turn it back on again?
Mm-hmm.
And then that will work.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my goodness. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'm leaking like a tap.
Blow your Oh, hello. What's this doggy's name?
Simba.
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 Aww. Do you want a toy? Do you want this one? Oh, look at that. It squeaks, I think. Time for a TED talk. So, while Kylie's blowing her nose over there. Are you blowing your nose at the right time to stop me from speaking?
A little bit, but not entirely.
So,
I'll make it bleed.
have you worked out what it is I'm printing for you?
No, it's either a fairy door or a frog. That's
Alright, okay, so let's see if Kylie can work it out. I'm going to show Kylie a picture of what it is that I'm printing for her.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
I'm 3D printing something on the 3D printer. I'll just flick over here quickly.
Aww.
Wait. So I want them to see what you can see.
Sit down.
So what do you think that is?
Is it for rolling dice?
Yay! It's
Is
a
it?
dice roller.
Hey!
Dungeons and Dragons dice roller.
You drop it in and it pops out and that's your number.
Yeah, you can see there's a cross section. Have we got boom mic working yet? So the cross section, you put your dice in the top and it goes click-a-clack, and then it goes down into the bottom, into the little tray in the bottom. That's for when we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, I
And this
approve.
is it here. Wait, so I'll first show you the 3D printer. So this is it, printing on the 3D printer. And so what the 3D printer does, it prints like it's like a hot glue gun, but it's plastic, and it basically does each layer at a time. And so this piece that's on the machine now it's like it's been going since yesterday night, probably about.
So now that I look at that, you're
7
not
o'clock.
going to finish this until like next week
No.
sometime.
So I've got a piece in my hand.
So I don't feel so bad now that I haven't.
I'm doing it in pieces because when you try to do it all in one, and you get one piece that fails, the whole thing is stuffed. So you're better off printing it all in separate pieces and then gluing it all together. But here's the first piece, like the bottom tray.
Well, I want it to be either silver or gold.
But look at that print quality.
Or
That's,
purple.
guys, this print quality, it's shiny. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
It's like, I'm amazed. The first 3D printer I had was an absolute piece of junk.
So I
Like,
had.
oh my god, what a nightmare trying to get that thing to work. And then we got this new machine and it's like amazing. You can barely you can see the lines, sort of, but it's like that's pristine print. But go on, what were you going to say?
Two things.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I have to say thank you to Pam for my our tortilla blanket.
Tortilla blanket, that saved your life.
It did. I took it to the emergency room with me and I snuggled under it for
Yes.
5 hours and everybody was jealous that I had a blanket.
So guys, we need to do the We've Got Mail. Are you ready?
Wait.
Yeah.
I had a choice of 2 things that I could get you for an anniversary gift.
Okay.
Because I was shopping on.
Well,
short
it's a
notice.
meterversary.
It's our anniversary, our 15-year anniversary.
It's a meterversary.
If you downplay it one more time, I'm going to downplay
We
it
met
my
on the
hand across
beach.
the side of your face.
First time I ever touched you or saw you was on the beach.
And I hadn't looked at you yet.
You hadn't seen my massive head and my short legs, so
Yeah. You
I
told
made
me
sure
to
I was
face
really
into the
close that
ocean.
you couldn't see them before you spun around and saw me. Go on, what were you saying
You got
about
me
the
really
anniversary present? Yeah.
Okay, so because I'm shopping on short notice in our crappy little country town that doesn't really have much,
Yeah.
I came up with 2 options. I won't say what the other one is, but the one that I didn't get was a Star Wars. What's the big spaceship called? The round, disky shaped one.
The Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
One of those, but it's a lamp.
A lamp.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
Oh.
So I know you would probably like that.
But I could 3D print that.
Yeah, you could. Anyway, so there was that.
Yep.
It was quite expensive too for a lamp. Or the thing that I'm making for you with my own child's bare hands.
With your child's bare hands. Well, you made the child. Well, this is like
I made
the thing
child.
that you're making
I
is
made
in.
those damn hands.
How old is she? 13 years in the making. So this like
That's right.
the
It's
thing
gonna
you're
mean a lot to
making
you.
me is like. I paid $7 for this STL file and I'm printing it, and it's taking like 4 or 5 days to print the whole thing. But you've gone above and beyond.
Yeah, that's
13 years.
Because I grew this person for 13 years and I paid $230 for materials to make you something.
Yeah, so my 3D printer, I bought it because I don't know why.
Because you saw something and you had to have
And I had to have it.
That's how you operate.
But see, I'm going to be doing a Sikh temple, and they want me to 3D print it, which is going to be super cool. But also, I do a lot of computer 3D.
Nobody knows what you just said.
I do a lot of 3D computer work.
As a draftsperson.
As a draftsman, so I can actually just export what I if I want to 3D print a house, I can. I don't really know why I've got a 3D printer. I've printed a bunch of things. I mean, that's why I got a 3D printer, to make a dice tower for Kylie for Dungeons and Dragons. But I know we're going to make 2 because the kids are going to want one as well. So, so we're going to do.
All use it.
We're going to do the We've Got Mail. Are you ready?
Make sure you're all up to date.
No, it's too late. By the time they hear you, it's too late. Gadgets are the man's best friend indeed.
Yes,
But actually,
Jester,
as well,
please show me your dice holder. I have a little bag that it's like dragon scales and the eyes glow in the dark. It's very
okay, so
cute.
here's another use for the 3D printer. So I've been doing pottery and I made stamps. That's a 3D printed stamp.
Oh.
So is that's all 3D printed. That's a 3D printed stamp.
You got a hot back for me.
The butthole, not a
Which way
3D
are you
printed
going?
stamp. That I moulded that butthole and
I moulded
made
that
the
butthole.
butthole perfect. This is my unicorn cup, made of unicorns. So 3D printed stamps. That's why. And I made my own stamps.
Ugh. I can't
Anyway,
lift you up
so-
today, Maze, so you got to be a bit more helpful, my love. Oh my goodness, I'm in pain. Excuse me.
Ender 3 is the best 3D printer. Okay, we're going to do the We've Got Mail. Are you ready?
Did I? Yeah, I never see
Totally
them.
missed it. There we go. We've already got people who've got it. Well done, guys.
Linda's off to bed. Good night, Linda, and thank you for hanging out with us.
So the new thing in that video is the squirrel who's doing the cha-cha across the bottom of the screen. Nobody said doing the cha-cha, so I would have given extra points for that.
I said hula. Is it a cha-cha?
Yeah, you were
squirrel?
dancing.
I did. I was like,
So yeah, I'm going to give you some points. How about
yay!
that? How many
Never
points
get
do I
points.
give you?
I want 107.
107 points. I don't think that's fair to everyone else.
Oh,
so,
okay. I thought it was like an ask and ye shall receive kind of scenario.
I don't think you should win a cup. In fact, it would probably be cheaper for me to make you a cup and not do all the postage. So maybe I should let you win. Right. So oh look at this! Everyone's playing today.
Yay!
Squirrel. The first person who got squirrel was Heather, and then Alex F.
Good job. Heather's. Is that Heather's first time on the board for this season?
Not Heather, no.
No, Heather's killing it this
She's
time.
got her notepad out and everything. I think Heather even has like gone to the extent of making an Excel spreadsheet.
Ooh, I love me an Excel spreadsheet.
She's probably upgraded her internet.
So does that mean Pam's got a run for her money this
She
this
does
season?
have a run for her money.
Oh, Pam.
Because even Hannah Hammond beat Pam today. Pam came in 4th with the word squirrel.
Pam's got a lot of babies on her hands though. She got kittens and Sabre, keeping her busy.
Yes,
keeping her
I've
up at
seen
night.
that, Kathy Moran. That's very interesting, isn't it?
What's that?
They 3 different houses now.
Oh,
Like
really?
concrete, yeah.
Oh yes, I have seen that.
That's been around for years.
No, but
And
it's
then Hannah Hammond comes in with the boxes. And Alex F.
packages.
Hey, Alex F. and Hannah Hammond, you got to let other people play too? No, I'm just joking.
Don't say that.
I'm
That's
joking.
rude.
Because they're going to feel really terrible.
No, don't say that. He's just being a jerk, you guys. He's being a
They're going to feel
jerk face.
terrible.
Don't be a jerk face.
Sometimes I say things and don't think
You
about
have no
what
filter.
the repercussions.
You have no filter.
Well done, Alex F. and Hannah Hammond. Good job.
I don't think it's that you have no filter. Like, you're saying it to be funny, but your delivery is like stern.
Yeah,
and
harsh.
Yeah.
But that's the idea. That was the punchline. Okay, so just so you guys know that no one has an advantage here. No one has an advantage.
No advantages. Definitely not. Not even me, because I never know what's happening
Well,
either.
it doesn't matter where you are in the world either, because
It's, yeah, Hannah and Heather are the front runners. Well, you heard it, guys. You can take them down. Shake them up.
Hannah's in the UK,
Yes.
and Alex is in the US.
Yes. But Heather
Heather's-
as well. Where's Heather?
I'm
Is she the
not
UK
sure.
as
I can't
well?
remember Heather, I'm sorry. Must be UK.
Sorry, Heather.
And then we had Ange S, who was like absolutely killing it
Oh,
last
yeah.
time. She's in Australia, so there's no...
Ange
Yeah.
S. Is she in Australia?
Yeah, it's in Australia.
Oh, okay.
She bought me this t-shirt,
She did.
and it fits me.
It does.
She's really good. And she gets a cup too, but I just haven't made them yet.
You're working on
I'm
it. You'll get
working
there.
on it, alright?
You'll get
I
there.
promise you, it'll be amazing.
It will be.
In fact, my biggest problem
Up
is
there.
thinking about what we're going to do on the cup. That's where I'm stuck.
Do you know, Jamie has that same problem with designing.
Yeah.
So I gave him like the impossible task yesterday to draw me something.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I like this, and this. And he just sat there and just went, I'm like, just draw it. Go.
Yeah, it's not quite like that.
Go. And he's like, it doesn't work like that, Mum.
I need to think. So I got a bunch of these to open up too while we're... Oh, right. These are from Cole. We've got heaps of these. And this-
Sarah's off to bed. Good night, Sarah. And thank you so much for hanging out with us.
And that's only like a quarter of the ones that are sitting on the table.
Oh, there's so I was I also, sorry, when I went shopping yesterday, I had to get some medicine prescriptions filled in.
Yep.
Some pain relief that I can't take unless I've got 3 days to go to sleep. Oh, I wish I could take it. And that migraine medication. So I was just waiting at the chemist for that prescription to come out, and
Riddler.
some other lady had just done like a really big grocery shop, and she just came over with this big stack of those
Yeah.
cards and gave them to Jamie and said, are you collecting these? And Jamie was like, no, but my brother is. Because, you know, he's like weird.
Yeah, okay, you got the sound, no, but my brother is.
No, but my brother
You
is.
sound just like it. or
Yeah,
something.
like Eeyore.
Yeah.
Jamie is such an Eeyore. Anyways, she says, would you like them to give to your brother? And Jamie goes, yes, please.
Yes,
So enthusiastically,
please.
yes, please. And he talks very quietly because he has a lot of social anxiety. So, yes. And then the ladies gave them to Jamie, and I caught her eye contact. I'm like, thank you. Put a bit of cheer into that transaction.
Another one. Oh, this is a
Tommy said, wait, how do you play this game?
blue beetle.
What happens is we make change. It's like a spot the difference. Every week, almost every week, most weeks, Dale will put a change into the scenery, and you've got to guess the new things that have been added for the week.
We're supposed to get mail. It's an introduction video to the We've Got Mail segment,
Yes.
where we're supposed to open up all the amazing letters and postcards
Yes.
and boxes and presents and
But-
stuff that you guys send.
We have, our live stream community, we've got 57 people here, which is awesome. Thank you so much. But There's only so much mail those
I know.
57 people can send to us before they're...
You've got time to send me a birthday card, 17th of November.
Dale wants a birthday card. I love it. Come here. Come here. So yes, there's something new. So the old changes are there from the previous weeks, and by the end of the season, there's a whole big conglomeration of things moving across the screen, and you've got to work out which ones are new. So the first person to guess the new thing gets 2 points, and the second person gets 1 point. Sometimes there's one change, sometimes there's 5 changes. You never know. Please don't walk off the table because you're scaring me. Come here. Come on, move your leg. Oh my goodness.
I should just put them straight into the Excel spreadsheet instead of...
There's an idea for you.
Oh, can I sit down? Cool, thanks, dude.
Goodness, you're as bad as your children.
So I'm going to put them straight into the Excel spreadsheet.
So we've only just started a new season. Is this the 3rd week?
4th
week. So you got time. We've definitely had people come up from the rear and take a lot of points in the end.
Yep.
So you definitely have time to get on board for this season and start competing.
I hope I did last week's one, I don't know. What was the date? Oh no, I didn't, I missed last week's. It's alright.
You're full up.
I'll come back to it.
You're a goose.
Today is the 20th
Wait.
of the 9th.
Wait. We're nearly finished with you. We're nearly finished. Are you going to let me cut any of your nails today without a fight?
Ooh.
I know.
That was weird. I was pressing the button and it was making dog sounds or something. I'm trying not to use the computer so much because it crashes everything. Last time I did this, it just like I had to restart the whole
Oh, please don't do that.
Alright, so I'm going to skip here. Yeah, the 3D print's really good quality. That's an Ender 3. Ender 3 Pro.
Somebody asked if it's quiet. It is quieter than the first 3D printer that you guys had. Dale's father bought a 3D printer.
But also it's in another room completely separate to everyone anyway, so you don't hear it, do you?
I can hear the, it makes like some robotic sounds. Yeah. So I do have very good hearing when everything is quiet. If everything else is quiet, I could hear somebody whisper from a kilometre away, I swear.
Yeah, you can.
So I can hear it, but it's not loud enough to be like a bother. If I'm watching TV, it's not like, I can't hear it over the TV.
So Heather got
So
2 points.
only when it's printing overnight, which typically when he's doing a print, it does print overnight. I just close the door in the bedroom. Or fall asleep with the TV on. What time did you even come to bed last night, by the way?
I printed a bunch of, we're not talking about that. I printed a bunch of little squirrels. No, not squirrels. What are they?
It's alright,
Lizards,
Arlo.
little geckos.
Get you out in a minute, mate. What were you doing last night? Were you working or what?
Yeah, working. And finishing off the We've Got Mail and stuff like that.
So, what, 2 a.m., 3 a.m.?
No, it was 2 a.m.
Okay, because I woke up at 1:30 and you weren't there.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Hopefully you didn't look at the clock though.
When you came to bed?
At 2 a.m, yeah.
Yeah, what, because you weren't there at 2 a.m.?
Oh, it's just maybe a little bit after 2 a.m.
So 3 a.m.?
Maybe 3 a.m.
4 a.m.?
No, it wasn't 4 a.m.
You shouldn't do that to yourself, you make yourself sick.
Oh, I'm fine now. I had energy stored.
Ah, have fun, Kathy. Kathy's going out for dinner with friends. Enjoy.
And
I hope you get
then
something good.
Hannah Hammond got boxes and Alex F got boxes.
Hi, Tyler. Tyler's having a hard time with his mental health. I'm sorry to hear that. But come hang out with us. We all love you here, and we're very happy to have you in our little community to hang out with us for the day. So come and get comfy and hang out with lots of people that have got a lot of love for you. I gotta say, Tyler, I'm a bit in the same boat myself at the moment. Just not feeling as well as I usually do, mental health wise. Just a bit over it. And it's no fun.
So our last show is going to be the Christmas show.
You're gonna fall off, and then I'm gonna hurt myself trying to catch you.
Our last we've got mail for this year is going to be on Christmas, just before Christmas.
Watch your bits and pieces.
Which is 96 days away.
96 days away.
96 days, that's crazy, isn't it?
I'm gonna say it what I say every other time.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know what to get the kids for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you said that every time.
Every time.
When was our last live stream?
Monday.
No, okay, so 13th. So I've missed the. I just don't have the 13th in this box. That's alright. I'll work it out. I can't tell you who's in the lead yet because
It's a
I
secret.
have to do last week's one. But I reckon Hannah Hammond is
I
pretty
think
well
it's
in the
Hannah
lead.
and Heather. Is it?
No,
Is it tight?
it's Hannah and then Pam's Foster Kittens. I can't remember who got last
Why have
week,
you
so
got
I'll
so
have
much
to go
shedding
back.
in your legs?
I didn't
It's
write it.
weird.
I'm going to do it every week. I'm just going to write it in straight into
Yeah, I don't know why you
file.
don't. You're just a gooseberry.
Because I didn't think there was XL on this. I didn't think XL was on this computer, but it is. XL is amazing software, by the way. Guys.
Yes, we love Excel. I need to write some pamphlets, design some pamphlets for Leah, who I think Leah's head off for the day, which is sad because I'd meant to say something, but anyway, we'll come back to that if Leah's pops back in. She wants some informational sort of pamphlets for sending off with the puppies about how what to expect for their grooming. And I was going to look for some, and then I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just make my own. So that's a little fun job for me. Something that's really, you know, realistic and explains the difference between the grooming needs of a dog kept in a short coat and the grooming needs of a dog kept in a long coat, because they're very different.
Court Jester said, my wife said there's two things wrong with me. One, I don't listen, and then something else.
Sounds like she might be right. I mean, you could assume she was right because we're
This was
always
Court
right.
Jester's joke. Don't direct it at me, okay? Thank you. Thank you, Court Jester. I knew you'd get us started.
You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything at
All
all.
stuff. Sometimes. But I'm legally deaf, so there you go.
Yeah, but you're also selective.
I have hearing aids.
Hey, what's with the drama today?
Hey, you know what I'm
We've got
gonna do?
Arlo going
How much time do we have left?
all day.
I've got like a handheld 3D printer thing.
You do.
I made a horse once. Remember the horse?
I do.
That
Do
was
you have it,
super
or did you
cool.
send it to Lockie?
No, Lockie's got it. He took it home with him.
I was gonna say.
So I think next week I'll bring out I'll make you a horse. How about that?
But you don't have the printer.
No, I've got a handheld one. I have the pen.
Oh, I thought you just said that Lockie took it with him.
No, he took the horse.
Oh, okay.
But he had his own. He had his own pen.
I see.
And I've got my own pen now. I bought it just recently. I've actually got to find it. I bet your children commandeered it.
Nah.
Actually, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that thing in ages. If I went inside and looked for it now, I wouldn't find it.
Nope, but you'd be having a very busy day.
I'd find other things.
You would.
I'd find the things that I was looking for last time I was looking for the thing.
There it is. That's how it should go.
And then I'd find some other hobby that I'd started that I hadn't finished.
Oh, don't even get me. Don't open that topic of
Yeah, okay, look.
conversation.
I like doing things, like hobbies and that.
Yes, you do.
This is pretty good. This is like super strong.
Oh.
Do you like your
Well,
present?
it's had the knuckle test.
Do you like
I
your
hate it how you do that. It is so annoying.
Well, if I was to throw a lolly at someone, I'd go like this first. I go
Just test if it's hard.
tap it on the back of my head. to
It's
see
just
that-
like, it's just this really innocent thing that you do, that when I see you do it, I'm just like, oh, he's doing that again.
I'll do the test. You've got to do the test. You got to
Like
do
if I said to you, hey, I want to hang a picture right here, you'd go, nah, can't. with this middle knuckle, it's just like a
What?
I don't know. I've got no words. It's just a thing that you do innocently, and and usually it's accompanied by nah.
No.
Nah.
So you hear the sound? Okay, look, guys, listen to the sound. This is how you find a stud in the wall. Okay, there's no stud there. There's a stud there. Do you hear it? It's a hollow sound. And I'm just deaf to the post and I can hear it.
Oh gosh.
Oh, look at Batman. I hope the kids weren't wanting more Batman. So I'll make up the Batman. I'll show you what it is.
Again, did we do this last week? These are little things that you get at the grocery store.
Push out each piece.
For every $30 you spend, you get a free stupid card that ends up trashing my house.
Well, they've been pretty good. They keep it in a box.
They're currently all on the floor under the dining table, so...
No, these are the ones. I picked them up.
Oh, did you? You'll see, they were
Someone
under...
knocked them off the table and Jordan just goes, oh, they're on the floor.
Do you know who knocked them off the dining table?
The dining table? Yeah.
Yeah, do you know who knocked them off the dining table?
Who?
Jamie. Because he asked Jordan to move them so he could do the artwork
Yeah.
at the dining table.
So she just pushed them off.
Well, he asked Jordan several times, but here's the thing. If you touch Jordan's things and move them, he'll yell at you, like, ballistically. He doesn't like to have his things touched. So Jamie didn't...
Maniac for love.
So Jamie didn't touch them. Jamie put the piece of timber he was working on the dining table and went... And when he did that, pushed it forwards, all of Jordan's things fell onto the floor. And he said, I didn't touch them.
Oh,
Not my problem.
So he left them there,
Yep.
and then I picked them up.
Yes. I asked Jordan to pick them up, but we had dinner last night and then I just went straight to bed because I was done for the day. Like, I had nothing left in me and I was not fighting with the kids about their nonsense
I was wondering
behaviour.
why they were all under the table.
Yes. So Jamie asked him several times to... That is why when we went to go get dinner, those two... Jordan and Abigail both came with us because I was like, no, they're not staying at home. They're being monsters. But yeah, Jamie asked Jordan if he could please move them multiple times because he needed to use the table. And Jordan was like, no, and don't touch them. So Jamie was like, all right, well, I won't touch them. Then up on the floor, that's not my problem.
Well, they're mine now. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I agree.
Guys, what's the best thing you've ever found where your loser has weeped it?
Weeped it?
There you go.
I'm trying to think if I've ever
And
found
that's all it
anything
is,
really
guys.
cool.
Pretty much just...
When I was a kid, I found a man's wallet and it had like $500 in it,
Right.
which was a lot of money
Did
to me.
Did you losers weep at it?
No. I brought it home and
wouldn't
I
do
was
that.
like, I brought it home. I was walking home from school and I picked it up and I was like, Mum, call the police.
Call the police.
Anyways, the man very cleverly had his phone number inside the wallet. So my mum
Oh, there you
called
go.
and he came back and got his wallet and he gave me, I think he gave me like a $20 note or something, which was like ridiculous for a child of my age at that time. Back in the 90s, gave me a $20 note and thanked us for handing in his wallet. And that was a very good lesson to me, by the way, as a child. I've remembered it for, I don't know, 30 years or something, 25
sorry, Hannah.
years.
I was setting shades off.
Oh, with the knocking?
Yeah.
Yeah, stop it. Stop it. I'm surprised Jude's not barking. Because he also barks at knocking doors. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the reward for being a good person.
You gotta put headphones on. Oh, he gave you some.
He gave me $20 to say thank you because, you know, losing your wallet, not only do you lose the money that's inside of it, but you've got to go through all the stress of cancelling all your cards and getting new ones sent out. And I don't know if you ever lost your wallet, it sucks.
Robin.
Alright, get out the way. Dogs to groom. It really sucks to lose your wallet. Not just, like, even if there's no money inside of it, it still really sucks to lose your wallet.
Should I be opening these or not?
But that was a life-changing moment for me where it was instilled in me that being a good person,
Being a
is
good person
the
is
right the
rewarding.
way to do. Yeah, it's rewarding.
What are you doing?
Oh no, it's 2:40 a.m. and you've got shades barking.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Hannah.
He's pulling your plastic thing apart.
What plastic thing?
You know, your plastic envelopes that you've never used that are on the front of the
Ah.
cages.
I did use them. Stop
Why?
saying that. When I first started in here, every dog had a card with their information on it.
Use it for 5 minutes.
I actually used them for about 8 months before I upgraded to a computer system. Thank you very much, sir.
And that's the best
If you-
idea you ever did.
Ever say it again, I'm gonna wallop you.
That's the best thing you ever did, isn't it?
Because I'm leaning more towards choosing violence and not love.
Violence.
I am in pain and my
Yeah.
tolerance for you is very low.
You just put that on the chair. I'm going to sit there.
Alright, trouble monster. Come on out.
Uh-oh. Here comes Arlo. Oh! Straight to
You wanna
me.
go in there and have a rest? Mace, come on, in. Come here. No. Oh, Maisie.
Arlo kicked him in the face.
Maisie, come here. Come on. Come here. Not you. Mace,
Too high.
come here. Come on.
I'm a maniac for love.
Maisie, come here. Come on, in. Come on. Not you.
Can I go yet or not?
Little trouble muffin.
Ah. I think everyone else has left.
Huh?
I think everyone's left.
Why?
Because they stay for the we've got mail and then they go.
Ah, well, there is that. Come here.
Even though I'm unwrapping. Well, you can turn that dryer off now. It's finished. This is Catwoman. Right. I like Catwoman.
I bet you do.
Remember once I said I should get you a Catwoman outfit
Yes.
and you got offended?
No, because I actually have a Catwoman outfit.
You don't have a Catwoman outfit.
I dressed as Catwoman at a party.
Yeah, you
we went
did.
to.
But very early on in our relationship, I said you should dress up like Catwoman, and you're like, oh my god.
I don't remember that. Come on, in. Come on. In.
How dare you?
Okay, so you're not going to go in there. Fair enough. So you're going to sit down here.
I'm gonna make
her
up.
up on the table.
Gonna make up Catwoman. Oh, there's the tail.
Come on, out the way.
Well.
Let me put a towel down for you. So even though Maisie will fit in the crate, she will not go in the crate. She's a little poopy head. Come on, out the way, you little poopy head.
Actually, maybe I kind of said it to you like, would you dress up for Catwoman for me?
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't remember it, so it obviously meant more to you than it did to me. Come on.
No. No, we've been doing this all morning. I don't want to do it again.
At least I gave you a little bit of a break from it.
Can you come and groom your dog?
I'm trying to just get Maisie settled.
Ow! You got the claws. Oh, you
Let's
took
get
a
a drink.
gash out of me.
Out the way. I'm just getting a drink because my drink's empty.
55 watching on my screen now. Yeah.
Well, tell everybody something interesting.
Hey?
Tell everybody something interesting. Be entertained.
I did the 3D printing thing and we're making up Catwoman. Get off. Assembling Catwoman now. I'll do this in record time because I think I'm getting good at this. Oh, did I do it the wrong way around? I did.
Look out, puppies.
There's, just so you know guys, there is instructions on how to assemble this.
Yep. There's good
I'm not going to look at
instructions
them.
too. Not looking at them?
No.
I believe you.
To the head. Yeah, so Kylie knew when she went to the emergency room that she needed creature comforts. And she took a
My
blankets,
tortilla blankie, a book.
took a book, charger, refills of another charger, so she had plenty of power. Ooh. She had food, little snacks. You took a whole bottle of Coke.
My water bottle, my toothbrush because I don't like not being able to brush my teeth.
So she turned up at the emergency room with like a picnic basket, basically.
I was so exhausted I actually did fall asleep.
You did fell asleep, yeah.
Sitting there, leaning on my back.
And there's Catwoman.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
Catwoman's got a whip. And so the heads move. And And other than that, I'm not entirely sure what you do with them. People collect them though. Not people. Children collect them.
No people collect
Children
them.
are not people. Children are not people. And so I've got a whole stack of these to give to my dad because he would like to sit here and do all of these things. I've got a red one. Batwoman. Get off. Get off. Batwoman.
Speaking of your dad, but completely unrelated to your dad.
Yep. Okay. Yes, he did fall off a radar once and break his arm.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Poor bugger. I was watching a video on TikTok
Yep.
of a very old man who has short-term memory loss.
Well, that's not my dad.
No, it's not your dad.
Oh, wait. Is that the one where... Yeah, okay, I know.
But
Oh.
he was a very sweet old man. And despite his short-term memory loss, his biggest concern was that his bills were paid and that his family was okay and looked after.
Okay, yeah.
So he was worried about going to work and paying the mortgage and things like that, even though he was 91. Well and truly retired. One of his younger children who he was living with is 55. So his children are well and truly looking after themselves and also retired and looking after him. But through all of his memory loss and whatever else, it just shows what a sweet person he must have been
Make sure
throughout
you look
his
after
life.
everyone. Yeah.
When, you know, to have that focus. Oh my gosh, Maisie.
This is the Green Lantern, the girly version. Jessica Cruz.
I know you guys don't see how much hair comes out of the dogs in the bath. It doesn't show up that much, but look at all this hair.
Hey, so I've been thinking about making wool out of dog hair. I was actually, you know what I was doing at 2 o'clock this morning?
What?
I was looking at sock knitting machine. Sock knitting machine. Because there was a guy who 3D printed his own sock knitting machine.
Oh gosh.
But then I'm like, that sounds like way too much effort for something that doesn't necessarily work. And he couldn't do the heel. All he could do was like a straight sock.
So it was a tube printing machine.
A tube knitting machine.
Excellent. That sounds so helpful.
So then I went online and I looked up a proper sock knitting machine. And I think I'm a little bit interested now.
You're what?
A little bit interested.
What are you gonna? Nobody wears knitted socks. Aw, Tyler, thank you so much.
And you got a crocodile, little dude.
A little crocodile, a little crocodilius. How cute! Thank you so much, Tyler. You're a gem.
£10 is $12.70 US, and that means that like £10 is like $20 Australian.
It is, right? Thank you so much, Tyler. What a gem.
You rock, Tyler. What was I saying? Before Tyler rudely interrupted me.
You do not remember. You do not know anything about sock
knitting, the
printing
knitting machine, yes. I want one, I really want one. I want to make socks.
Yeah, okay. Nobody wears knitted socks. Our shoes aren't big enough to fit a whole knitted item inside of the shoe.
You just buy bigger shoes.
Please don't start knitting socks. Just go to work and earn money. That's probably the best way to
So
spend your
Heather had
time.
an idea for a game for me and Kylie. Get the kids to set you silly challenges and complete against the clock.
Yes. So I picked up a couple of little items like that because I think that's also fun, but we'll have to see how we go.
Well, you can't complete anything.
That's true. I'd never beat you. You just win everything.
So Lois Chisholm used to knit socks but didn't have a machine. I want a sock knitting machine. I really want one now. I was sitting there watching this lady do it last night. That's what I was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Sitting there watching a lady.
You know, I
use
believe you.
A sock knitting machine. It's really fascinating.
My mum knits socks. Like
No, but I mean-
bed socks.
Yeah, I know. But there's knitting socks and then there's knitting socks. Like using this cool machine. I want one. I'm going to get one now. But then
Please don't.
I'm going to make the wool
It's so
from
unnecessary.
dog hair from your salon. And we're going to make dog hair knitted socks. Can they be exported, like, to the US? Dog hair knitted socks. Look, so
I
this
don't know.
dog hair, right? It can be turned into wool. You basically just... I mean, it's really dirty. It's a bit too floofy. Get off, you're not helping. Ah. Ah. Oh. If you turn it properly and do whatever you need to do to make proper wool,
Don't you just love that dog?
I tolerate that dog. This would be
Isn't he
Maisie.
just adorable?
Maisie knitted socks. He's playing with his toys.
Who's going to turn the dog hair into yarn? It'll be
Me. I'm
Dale.
gonna get a machine for it. There's a machine for everything.
Aw,
So
Tom
that's
said
it.
I'm a dog whisperer. Thank you.
I got some yarn.
Come on, it's bath time.
Look, it's super strong.
Sir, get back here right now. Get back here right now. Arlo.
There's enough of it here to do that. Look
Arlo.
in the bin over there. You've got all the.
Come here.
You clean it and then you.
Come on.
you
Don't.
run it.
He ain't gonna save you from having a bath. Not
All right,
you,
no
Moo.
pats. No, the wrong one's coming over.
No, you go back to where you came from. Put this off. Go on, get back over there and
Franny
go to
B's
sleep.
here.
Hi, Franny B.
So Franny has made mittens out
Go on,
of
get
dog
back.
hair.
Yes.
No, come on. You've got
See,
your
I'm-
tags on. You need
I'm-
to go back over here.
I'm getting
Come on.
pushed
Come
by
on.
you all into this new
Get back over here.
fascination.
Yeah.
It's not new. I've been saying this for years.
He's been
haven't I?
saying it for a very long time, and I've been saying no for a very long time.
Right, you go sit down, please. Sit. No. Sit.
Sit down. Maisie. Don't look at me like you're going to be a naughty girl. Sit down.
Stay.
The last email from yesterday. Did you get an email from Angela Maxwell?
There is one there, but I haven't opened it yet. Come on.
What a slacker.
Yes, absolute slacker. I did take a whole day off yesterday. I didn't do anything work related. Hello, don't make
This
me
is
pick
not
you up,
work.
buddy.
This is fun.
It is, but it is very fun, and but it's still work. I'm
You're
sorry.
the dog whisperer, Kylie. We're doing this again. You just did that.
We're
That
not
same
doing
thing.
it.
Would you like me to stand over here and hold Maisie?
Yes, please,
Okay.
just for a minute, because the chain is too short for her, because she's a big girl.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Alright, come here, butthole.
Maisie's so nice though.
Isn't she?
Beautiful dog. Oh, Arlo's bath time.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. In you get. You're lucky I love you, little fella. There you go. They all made my mat go on the floor.
So all those in chat who would wear a pair of Maisie knitted socks?
Change the camera.
With a little bit of Arlo. You could do the seam at the top or the heel with Arlo hair.
54 watching and 54 likes.
Wow.
Well done, guys.
Come on.
Alright. Got it straight in my mouth. I suspect that Apollo is going to have a pretty good shed today.
Yeah, put the picture of the gloves on Kylie's page on the Facebook page.
Yes. Yeah, guys, share anything you want with us. Oh my goodness, Arlo. Can you guys see? Did Dale position the camera correctly?
Oh, look at this, Tyler Miles. Another donation.
Oh my goodness, Tyler. Thank you so much.
That little purple thing looks exactly like me. A little blue things on it.
Oh my goodness, Arlo.
You got a kitty cat this time.
Tyler, you're a gem. Thank you so very
Stop
much.
your donations. No more. You're not well, so
Yeah, look after yourself, Tyler. I mean, we appreciate it so very much, but make sure you look after you too. Oh my goodness. Arlo. Okay.
Oh, right. There you go.
I suspected he would have a lot of shedding, but good golly.
So Granny B said she had them made as a souvenir for her 3 dogs, out of her 3 dogs here.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I could do that as a service.
Hi, Bernie.
But I don't know if I can export dog care socks to the US
Oh my
or whatever.
word, Arlo.
Pretty far.
No, look at the hair coming out of him.
Yeah, he's a bit, it's all over me. Look at this is from him.
Bernie, this is doggy number 2. We just finished Maisie. You know Miss Maisie, the Maremma. Arlo. Oh my word.
I got hair all over me from Arlo. He's getting old.
No, he's just getting rid of his winter coat. All in one go. It was 36 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
On Monday.
Something's not right. It is
It's
not
a lot
right.
cooler today. That was a very unseasonably hot day. When I was driving, I don't have air conditioning in my car, you guys, because the hose in my air conditioning is broken and it's over $1,000 to get it fixed, and I just haven't prioritized that. I'm like, nah. One day. So as I was driving through the different towns, one of the towns I drove through, it was 39 degrees in that town in the second week of spring. That is insane.
We had the fireplace on 3 weeks ago.
I know.
It was freezing 3 weeks ago. It was the middle of winter. And now, so that's why I'm not a beekeeper anymore, because when you come out of the cold winter and then you get a hot day like that, it makes the beehive swarm.
Yeah.
So I've seen so many pictures of around the riverland of
Bee swarms
beehives
again.
that swarm.
Jackie's up to bed. Good night, Jackie, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you, Jackie.
I don't think I got to say hi to Jackie.
There is actually a song called Jackie. You should look that up.
Jackie. I don't know the words.
What you say it again? Because I was
Jumping
thinking.
in the night. I don't know any of the words.
No. Heat up the night. Jackie.
Would
I don't
you
know.
say
That is an
you
old
feel
school
the same?
song.
It is.
I used to listen to that song like crazy. I bought the CD. The single.
I'm not that old. No, I'm joking. I did listen to it though. But I listened to it on like the CDs that are like
Yeah.
hits from the 90s.
It's from the 90s.
And throwback Thursdays on the radio. Hello. You're gonna have a whole new set of clothes on after this.
But on Facebook I put a picture up about Pam Foster Kitten.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No.
The song for Pam Foster
Oh
Kitten.
yes, I did. Pamela's song. I love that. They gave me a big
Pamela.
Who
She
says
loved it.
they got a Halloween costume?
Lois Chisholm?
Lois, yes, for Squirt. I got a Halloween costume for Squirt. If I get a good picture of her, I'll email it to you. Yes, please.
No, we didn't do a scissors, paper, rock.
We did.
Uh,
We did. It's just not being finished editing. Because you were watching people knitting socks out of dog hair instead of
Alright.
editing videos.
No, they weren't knitting out of dog hair.
Oh, so it wasn't even dog hair?
This was just normal.
Oh my goodness. Stop that.
But I'm thinking of. I'm always thinking of ways to make money, and probably knitting socks is not very good at making money, but it would be an entertaining thing.
No, Ali.
But I need to get back to making pottery because that's the thing.
Shh, stop.
Stephanie Smith is
you need
here.
to. Yes, hi Stephanie. Tyler, do you live with other people?
I'm hungry.
Are ya?
Yeah, Mrs. Kitchen Day.
G'day, hungry? My name's Kylie. How you doing today?
look, that's
Got ya.
something that my dad used to say.
That's something you say to your children. So every time Jordan says it, he goes, I'm hungry. And no, my name's not hungry, so don't even say it.
Here you go. Pam says I'm a faster groomer than Kylie. I just gave 6 kittens a bath and a blow drying in 30 minutes.
Good job. Kittens are easier. They don't have as much fight in them.
Don't you just like grab them by the scruff of the neck and just dip them in a bucket a few times?
Yep.
Like
Kittity
just
dip.
wishity washity under the bucket?
Little kitten tea bag.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that, Lois.
No, I don't handle enough cats to have the confidence to just go for it.
Lois says sock knitting is not a money maker, Dale.
And no,
But
it's a
very
hobby.
interesting.
It's a hobby.
Yeah, I know, I'm talking about a machine. You can make a pair of socks in 15 minutes with this machine.
There are some very cool knitting machines around, you know.
I want one just to play with the machine, and then I'm going to make like 2 pairs of socks.
Yeah,
And then put
then
the machine in storage.
you won't even put it in storage. It'll just pile up
Instead
on
of
top
like
of the other
this.
hobbies in your little hobby room. You're a hobby hoarder. You guys, he's a hobby hoarder.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Okay, go through some. What's the problem?
What problem?
Yeah, well, which ones don't you like? Which are the problems?
Blacksmithing?
I made something really cool with blacksmithing.
Yes, you did. What did you make? Do you remember?
Yeah, I made a cross for Mum.
Yes.
So I got an old railway spike, and then heated it up and hammered it down, and turned it into a cross.
You did. Your mum is Catholic?
That's up on the wall at the moment. It's Mum and Dad's house.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Who's Del Comma?
That's you.
Why?
I don't know. Typo, I would assume. Can't get you off my mind.
No, I know.
Jackie, when you're something, something.
There you go.
Something.
Jackie.
That's gonna be in my head for like the next year now.
Yeah, right.
What did Fran send? A photo on the Facebook page.
Alright, can we look at it?
Yeah, open it up. You guys don't mind if we show the Facebook page stuff on the YouTube, do you?
No, they don't have a choice.
So that everyone can see? Not everything. Obviously, if you're like sharing like more personal stuff, we wouldn't without your permission.
Oh, whoa.
What is that?
Someone shared this.
Aww.
Look at that. That's the dice
That's
holder.
called Jesters. That is wicked. I love it.
And it's 3D printed. Wait, let me show them. So that's a dice holder.
Tinny. Accurate AF.
What if I had the dice like the rolling tower and had a slot in the back where you could put the sword in?
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, that is the coolest idea. I can sell them too. You can sell the STL.
Yeah, you can sell your print designs.
You basically do a print design and then you put it on. You do a print design at STL and save it as STL files, and then you put it on a website and people buy them. There we go. Look at that. That's cool.
Aww, that's beautiful.
Do they fit you though?
Arlo, how much hair you got? It just keeps coming, you guys.
I talk to fur babies like they are human. I say sorry if I accidentally step on them. I say excuse me if I need to get past. I say hello, goodbye, good morning, and good night.
Yeah.
Do you talk to your doggies too?
I do.
Absolutely. Oh, look at this.
Jude sits on the kids' chair, one of the kids' chairs.
That's Eden Blair.
Oh, so cute
Yeah.
and fluffy. Jude sits at the table on one of the kids' chairs and watches us as we eat dinner, and we all talk to him and ask him how his day was.
Look at that.
The kitty cat sits on the table next to Jamie and judges us all while contemplating the best methods of unaliving the entire family. And occasionally she bites somebody if she feels like it. Oh, that's so cute. I had that little outfit for Jude, but it was too small for him. I gave it to one of my clients over the winter.
Have you ever seen a dog trying to walk with shoes on?
Yes.
I love it.
Who's that? Whose dog is that?
Oh, hang on, that is Regina Madison Hendry.
Oh, Regina, so cute. Yeah, so Franny B with the mittens says, no Arlo. She didn't say that. No Arlo, get down. Get down. Oh my word, you're going to break me today. Franny B says she doesn't use them, Dale. It's a souvenir. Of,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Arlo.
I think you'll find the sofa is free.
So,
This is what it's going to be like in my bed. Yeah,
at
laugh
least
it up,
Alice
Buzz Ball.
doesn't sleep in the bed. Alice sleeps in a crate, which is a naughty girl. And Alice does not get to sit at the table at dinner time, so she would bowl the kids over and steal their food from them.
Well, that one was from Heather Scott, from Heather.
So Alice sits on the other side of the baby gate, which is a cheeky chop. But I do give her treats and stuff, so she's fine.
And then here's broccoli.
Joey. The dog's name is Joey.
Little broccoli.
Stop calling him Broccoli.
It was your name, you came up with it.
I said I wanted a cat that I could name Broccoli. I said the next time I get a cat, I'm naming it Broccoli.
No.
But I also said I'm never getting another cat again.
Okay, if captions say that his name is Broccoli, then his name is Broccoli. Go captions. Doggy's name is Broccoli.
The dog's name is Joey.
It says Joey. The dog's name is Joey. Wait.
Take that.
What? Wait, what? What just
Take
happened?
that.
What just happened?
The universe, baby. That's what happened. The universe.
What just happened?
Did you guys see that?
Google is spying on us.
Is Leah here? Hi, Leah.
What? That was unbelievable.
Pumby's feeling better.
Did you see that, guy?
I did. I saw it. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but the dog's name is Joey.
That is crazy. Broccoli didn't even come up at all.
Yep, the dog's name is Joey.
No, the name's Broccoli. I don't care what Google says or what you says. I'm Team Broccoli.
You can be Team Broccoli all you want. The dog's name is Joey.
Why are the captions not working?
Here, I'll make a plan for you. If you want to name the dog, you pay for him.
No, that's alright.
No? Cool. Well, then there you go.
Take that, no school. What is Google doing? So this is a Google translator that's doing the subtitles.
Google loves me. You know, speaking of using manners, which nobody was, I was like 2 hours ago. Oh my goodness, Arlo! I even use my manners when I talk to Google. I say yes please and no thank you.
Yeah, but then when Google doesn't do you want, you swear at Google. So
I
that's
do.
hardly using
I get a little bit spicy. I say, what the fluffy dog, Google? Why you gotta be so stupid, Google?
Cool play Barbie says stupid Google. These are the subtitles that are popping up. I think because of the noise of the water.
Yeah. So Pumba's got his stitches out and he's not in any more pain and he's just done zoomies in the front yard. Now, Leah, you disappeared earlier before I got to it. You guys, Leah's been going through some of her own
She's here now.
stuff too. Yeah, I
She's here
know. So I wanted to ask everybody to put lots of love hearts in the chat for Leah, because she's been having a bit of a tough time herself. Which I won't say anymore, of course, because everybody's got their privacy, but I know that Leah would do well with a lot of love hearts in the chat to know that everyone's thinking of her too. Yeah, Angela, of course. Oh, can we leave that on you? Angela, yes, go ahead. Now, you can't share a link in the chat, but you can definitely let everybody know. Maisie Moo. It's just a rubbish truck, girlie. Huh? Ow, ow.
I'm trying to get a kiss from Kylie.
Get down. No, get down. That's very silly. That was hard.
That was really difficult.
It was. I should leave that on you all the time. Might get some peace and quiet.
I definitely can't lick my butt though now.
As opposed to like 5 minutes ago.
I'm just seeing what it's like from the perspective of little Pumbaa.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, is it Pumbaa?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
Jeepers. Where have you been? Aw, lots of love for Leah. There you go, Leah. Sending you lots of love.
And I'm sending some recognition to
Entertainment.
You can't see where you're walking, you have to go like this. Because you can't see anything.
Leah's been sending me videos of Pumbaa trying to play with his toys with the little cone on.
Let's look at a bath, shall we?
No, get down. Come on.
I can
Down.
hear a lot though.
Oh my goodness. So you don't need hearing aids after all, you just need a... You should wear that when we watch movies.
Oh my god, I should too.
Oh no, you're hurting me, mate. Get down. You're being naughty.
Like the
Stop.
sound's being encapsulated and going straight
Thank
into
you.
my ear hole.
No, get down. Get down. You know better than to behave like that. Arlo. Arlo. Get down. Right now. No, stop that. Get down. No. Up down.
I think Ann Jess donated these, didn't she?
I think so.
think it was
Holy moly,
Angel.
Arlo. That's enough. What a naughty boy, Arlo.
Ann Jess is awesome.
Stop that. Now, I want to get as much hair out of this dog because I do not want to blow dry this hair everywhere. And there is still so much in here.
You haven't de-shed him for a long time, have you?
I did shed him 6 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, but he's like,
It's
Just
when
put it
he
at the
had
top.
those hot days, so he's just dropped out all of his undercoat.
yeah, right.
All in one go, pretty much.
Yeah, so Kylie, you would get a little chihuahua. Get a little chihuahua. A short-haired chihuahua, one that doesn't require brushing
Yeah.
or much maintenance. A little chihuahua will love
Sorry,
you.
I asked a question and then I didn't look for the answer. Was, do you share the living space with another person? Because chihuahuas are more of a one-person kind of dog.
Yeah, a one-person dog, definitely.
So if you had kids around or another adult that would want to like play with the dog, the chihuahua would not be really
That's not
friendly.
true. You could get like an amazing little chihuahua.
Generally speaking, the chihuahua is a one-person type dog. They like to be with just the one person.
Just don't step on the foot or anything like that. Just you'll-
But yes, chihuahua, a short-haired Jack Russell. Although Jack Russells have a lot of energy, and so do Chesterfield Terriers. What else? You could get a miniature dachshund with a short, smooth coat, but they also have a lot of energy. And they can be a bit stubborn for training. I hate chihuahuas. Stephanie, me too.
Pumbaa's really stinky at the minute.
Yes, he needs a bath and a groom. He needs a big haircut. I'm going to cut all his hair off for him. He's going to get a short shave, the same as Miss Lady.
And Jude, you made Jude look like a meerkat. It looks so cute.
Yeah, but see, his hair is not even that short. It just, once it dries, it curls up and gets really short again.
Right, Lover Beans, I'm going to go and get lunch.
Okay.
What do you want for lunch?
No, I don't want anything.
Ah, you always say that.
I have a wrap in the fridge that I might eat a bit later.
Spring roll.
No, I've got a chicken
do I have
wrap
that?
in the fridge.
I ate my wrap this time. Get a little French bulldog. Yeah, they're good.
Oh
I love
yeah,
those.
Frenchies are so super cute, but you need to make sure that they got good nares. So their little nose holes, make
Good.
sure they got nice big nose holes.
Good what?
They're called
Okay.
nares.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you want one with big nose holes. If they get one with small nose holes, you're gonna end up needing like surgery and stuff for it later on, or it just won't be a good breather.
Or you can just get a discount.
No, you want a dog that's been well bred. So unfortunately, Frenchies are one that a lot of people breed them without. It's not ethical breeding. They're not breeding for
Yeah, that's with every
the
breed.
betterment of the breed. They're breeding anything. But Frenchies have those short snouts and very small noses, and they have lots of breathing problems if they're not.
Their snorting is kind of cute, but it's not really.
It's a serious health condition. So you could end up spending a lot of money on a dog that doesn't live very long, or cost you an absolute fortune in medical bills along the way. I absolutely love Frenchies, but I just couldn't support the breeding of them. Same with pugs. Super cute, awesome dogs, but you just got to be careful where they're coming from. And make sure that it's somebody that actually cares about the health of the dog. And not the money they get for the puppy.
Yeah.
I mean, they should care about the money they get for the puppy as well, but they should be breeding good, healthy dogs that are passing on good genetics.
I think Leah is like an exceptional breeder.
She's a diamond in the rough, that's for sure.
She said she was offered $1,000 for one of the dogs.
I wouldn't take it.
No, don't take
the
it.
adoption fee for adult dogs from our local shelter, Leah, is almost $600. That's
Yeah,
for an adult dog
That's for a second-hand
an
dog.
unknown breed with unknown behaviour, so on and so forth. So please don't do that to yourself.
Mate, he's behind you.
Still got weeks to go.
Don't step backwards.
Moo, go and sit down, please. You're going to get dirty here.
Let's get over there. Come on. Over here. You're going to get wet again. You just got dry.
I think we're starting to get to the end of Arlo's hair.
Come and play with the duck. Duck's cool.
Arlo, that was absolutely insane.
You're taking up the whole walkway, dog. Did the cameras go out again? Why is it doing that?
Leah says, I'm going to go do some housework. House is a mess, I'll bet, with those puppies running around everywhere.
Does the sound go out when that happens?
I'm so glad that Pumbaa's doing better, Leah.
Anyway, I'm going to get food.
Yeah, you got a lot of expenses, and you got to hold on to the integrity of your breeding program, that you're providing exceptional care for both Lady and the puppies. The right people come along. Your prices, as it is extremely cheap in comparison to a lot of people who are doing a much worse job at breeding than you are. So just hang in there, and the right people will come along.
Yeah, I don't know what the black screen is.
Arlo, come on. I've got a sore belly
wish I
today. I
knew.
can't fight you this whole way. No, you got to sit down. Off you go, Maze. Now I'm dripping on your head. Come on, off you go.
All the cameras go off at the same time, and I don't know what that is.
So I'm just gonna leave him soak for as long as I can have him sit still.
Alright, I'm coming back.
Alright. Come on, sit down. Good girl. Sit. Good girl, Moo. You just have to stay here and wait a little bit. Oh my goodness, my tummy is so bloated, you guys. Oh. My pants are uncomfortable. Oh. And everything's squishy. Oh dear. Alright, you soak there, Arlo. Miss Maisie, you gotta settle in. Just have a rest, sweet pea. I just opened my phone. Caught Jester, that dice holder is awesome. Oh my goodness, that scared me. I'm just sitting with Maisie for a minute and helping her settle in, guys. You're okay, Arlo. What you doing, Mother Beans?
Coming to get my wallet off my phone. Look at
Fit through?
Look at Arlo.
I know, he's just
Fully
watching
listening.
us. I'm sitting with Maisie, so
Alright.
she settles.
I am going to go get my food. Mrs. Kitchen, I have to have it. I don't survive if I don't have Mrs. Kitchen on Wednesday. Are you sure you don't want anything?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't eat anything, so it would just sit on the bench all day and go off, so don't waste money on it.
Alright, love you. See you soon.
Love you too. Hang on, Pumpkin. You ready for rinse off? Or are you just sad that Mr. Sparkle Pants left you? He really loves Dale, doesn't he? Calm down. Oh, I nearly poked you in the eye. Did I poke you in the eye? I'm so sorry. I was trying to give you a pat. You ready for rinse off? And we'll put lots of conditioner on you, and that should hopefully get everything else out. Leah said, sorry, I just came back. Leah said that she'll probably come back because she can't help herself. There's more hair coming out of this dog. Oh my word. Oh, cool, Jess, you gonna watch Bluey? I would watch it. Maisie. It's alright, mate. I want to watch Bluey. I watched one episode. But like my kids aren't babies anymore. We never watched it. Because we'd progressed past that level of TV by the time it came out. But I watched one episode that was, I think it was kind of referencing miscarriage, and so I just wanted to see it, how, there was like a news article that I was reading that was talking about the topics that the show goes into, and I was kind of like wondering how they present that to such young children. Because I'm all in support of educating and being honest with children. I think they should know things at an age-appropriate level, like educating them in a safe way, so that later in life things aren't so overwhelming when they suddenly find out that bad stuff happens. Does that make any sense? So yeah, I watched an episode, and it's actually, it's, as an adult watching it, it's very interesting to watch. Awesome, thank you, Angela. Angela sent the link for her GoFundMe, so if you guys are happy to, I'll pop it in the Facebook page for anyone who wants to have a look at it. Oh, that's right, yes, your email is to be shared with somebody else. I don't think I've got the email from the other person yet. Sorry. With Shelley, right? I don't know if I've got an email from Shelley yet, so or maybe I have. I honestly did not even look at my phone really that much yesterday. I really just zoned out and rested. How much brushing is needed for a pug? Yeah, they shed quite a lot. They're quite heavy shedders. So you could get away with having them like have a professional groom for them like every 3 months, and let the groomer do a wash and a big brush up for them, and then do minimal brushing in between yourself. They still get really hairy and drop a lot of hair around the house after a few weeks, but you could get away with that if you weren't able to do a lot of brushing yourself in between. But I definitely wouldn't leave them any longer than that sort of 3 months. People do. People have dogs that they never ever wash. But they smell and they're very oily and greasy and they don't feel very nice, so I personally wouldn't do that. Especially if it's a pet that's going to be in your bed and snuggling up with you. Preferably like a wash with the groomer every 8 weeks if you can afford to do that. Oh, the emails got shared? Okay, so Dale would have done that. But yes. I unfortunately I'm not the person to open them. Moo Moo, no, don't come over here getting all dirty. I love you too, but you gotta go sit on your wenchie over there. Alright, that's it. We're done washing you. Let's rinse you off. Whatever hair is left, and we're gonna have to blow dry it out of you. Arlo will be naked, Bernie. I know, right? Can you believe how much hair is coming out of him? Spring sheds are awesome. But they always amaze me. Like for a dog that's groomed every 3 weeks, the amount of hair that comes out of him is just insane. Unfortunately, I think we did miss his last appointment though, so it's been 6 weeks. And that's not even that long for this amount of hair. It's funny only when you reach the point where you're like, that's it. We can't be in this bath any longer. Your hair just has to either stay there or come out. That's it. Yeah, the short-haired dogs don't tangle, so if you can't get all the shedding out, it's not detrimental to the well-being of the dog. It's not ideal. It's possibly a little bit uncomfortable for the dog after a while, but it's still acceptable to have a dog that's just got a lot of hair in there. It's just not ideal is all. But as far as the health and well-being of the dog goes, so long as they have a good clean up before the weather gets too hot, they will be alright. Arlo is a border collie, a short-haired border collie. He could be a mix, but I don't think he is. I think he's just a short-haired border collie. Doing you real pumpkin. Did you accept the new job, Leah? If you did, that's super awesome. Very exciting. If you can't come this way, I reckon that we'll have to come and do a visit with you so we can see the puppies and see Joey. And I'll just bring my clippers and give little Pumby a quick cut. I won't be able to give him a bath, but I could give him a bath in your bathtub. I wouldn't get him all the way dry though. But it's warm enough for that. With him having a short cut. Hopefully he behaves himself for me, and we'll just do it that way. But I know I'll want to come and see Joey by then, once he's, moving around and Lady's a little more comfortable with them being cuddled by other people. I can't remember how old the other pups were when she was ready to share them a little bit. But I have a great respect for letting her, be at peace and have her time with her little babies and not interrupt that. So I've been telling myself I'm not allowed to come and visit them until they're ready. Although looking at them is still just as nice, even when you're not allowed to touch them. Are they not able to take you on any earlier for training, to get training underway? I suppose you would have asked all of that sort of stuff. Oh my goodness, Arlo. You're the hairiest boy in town. His tail has so much hair in there still that I haven't got out. Oh, your next dog will be a special needs dog? That's sweet. Come here. Oop. No, get down. Turn around. Bruce. They're ready to be handled now. Oh, that's good then. No, sir. Absolutely not. Yeah, right, okay. So they're ready to be handled. How's Lady going with that? She doesn't mind? Because, I mean, there's handling them and then there's strangers handling them. And that's two different things. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have holiday leave built up by then. Because it won't be until, like, the end of next year, right? November or whenever. No, not November. Sorry, I get mixed up. Oh, Hannah, that's awesome. I see, I don't really know anything about breeding, like as the breeder. Not very much. I'm always just like, just leave the mum alone to have her babies. That's all I don't know. I don't know, I freak out if people are, like, lots of people come and handle all the puppies when they've just been born and stuff. But I don't know. I know nothing. We had like one litter of kittens when I was a kid and my mum was like, leave them alone. I couldn't keep my hands off them. Yeah, see, I think that it's that as the owner, it's a totally different thing. Because she loves you, Leah, and she trusts you, and she wants you to be a part of that process. But then me coming in where, yes, Lady absolutely loves me, and she loves hanging out with me, but she doesn't know me the way she knows you. Or I'm not her person the way that you are. Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to blow dry this doggy. Shake it off, Arlo. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Good shaking. That was sensational shaking. Hang on, buddy. Drip dry's not going to hurt you for a minute. So we've got a long appointment booked for the next one. It's a large dog. I can't remember what dog it is, but the dog's name is Dashi. Do you guys remember that dog? It was from about 4 months ago. And then I've got 2 puppies. That I've never met before, from 2 different people, and they're just in for a wash, so hopefully they're not in a bad state because I don't want to be here all night. But neither of them have confirmed their appointments either. Alright, mister. Look at your one ear coking up like a cutie wootie. Yeah, Leah, I'm surprised because I haven't heard of any vets being that way. And when you said that, I was like, oh, okay. That really surprised me that the vets weren't very supportive. Oh, that's awesome that you got that bond, Tanner, with them. Arlo, calm down. Aww. Yeah, they're ready to be all socialized now. Well, maybe I'm just going to have to come see you. Oh, I gotta put music on for you guys, and then we're gonna blow dry this paparino. Watch how much hair is gonna come out of here. I bet it's gonna be a lot. my goodness, there's just a mess of toys and stuff everywhere. I need to do a big clean out in here. Good golly. With the GoFundMe, the thing is that YouTube doesn't let you share a link. So that's why you can't post it. I have to be careful with saying yes to posting links because, well, I will say that if one of our moderators is able to share it, because I know moderators can share links, if you click on the link, it's definitely all at your own risk. But I know that we have a beautiful community of people that can support each other, which is awesome. So I'm happy for you to share it. It's just up to you guys. If you click on it and go through that way, that's sort of like your own thing. That's all I can say. Oh my goodness, my sciatic nerve is gone. Oh. Oh. Can we stop so I can get you out? Oh, now you're banging your head everywhere. You've been a silly old boy today. No, absolutely not. That's not happening. Stop that right now. No, Arlo. Arlo. That's not acceptable behaviour, sweet pea. Stop. Stop. Boy. Nah. Enough. Sit down. Sit. Sit. No, we'll fight until you calm down. No. No. That's enough. Sit. When you calm down and think straight, that's when you're going to get out of this tub. Sit. 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 Stay. Yeah. Sit. Sit. You need to sit. You don't ever rush the gates. That's not appropriate behaviour. Yeah. Sit. You need to sit down. Arlo, good boy, yes. Right, when you sit nicely, I'm going to let you out. Maisie, you need to get out of the way. You're not being helpful. Go on, off you go. Yeah. Now, wait. Shh. Wait. That's a good boy. You may come down now. And you can nick off. Get off the table. Sorry, guys. Arlo is still young in comparison with Miss Maisie, who's obviously doing much better in her behavioural training with me. Come on, come over here. That's enough now. Stay. Stop it. Stop it, you cheeky turkey. Go on, get. Stay. Stay. Even though she just wants to hang out. Yeah, you can definitely put it on the Facebook page. YouTube is, obviously people use the platform to scam other people, so not that I would not think that Angela is doing that at all, but the platform itself doesn't let you share links into the chat, so that's not our decision, although we agree with it, because we would hate for any of our beautiful members here to have that happen to them. It's not our decision to do that, so I definitely don't pick or choose when to share stuff, but yeah, the Facebook page is a good way to do it. And as I said, making a decision to click on a link yourself, that's definitely at your own risk. So in this case, I feel like it's probably perfectly fine to do that myself, but yeah, I have to, you know, be cautious of the risks that are associated with that as well. So that is that. Oh my word. Okay, music for you guys. More blow drying for Arlo. He's a stubborn boy, Leah. You'll get there. Just keep at it. Now, blow drying. Which one?
worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you, I'll be there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong. Faith, a planted tree. Oh, and it's grown its roots under you and me. As long as we both breathe, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, but just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you, I'll be there when you need me. I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time.
today. You're being a bit of a goose today. He's trying to run away.
That's not a good idea. Oh, we got that link shared for you,
Angela, you are very welcome. I hope that I didn't see how much you're needing to raise. I'm sorry, but I will try and get to have a look at your link today, and hopefully you can get underway with raising the funds that you need. And thank you to Leah, who's already contributed to that. We've got an awesome community here, so hopefully you get yourself all sorted. And even if people aren't able to donate financially, which is totally understandable, as Angela said, sharing the link makes a big difference too. So even just looking at it from an analytics standpoint, the more people that look at it, the more traction it'll get. Ow, 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 I just pinched my hand. The more traction it'll get through the GoFundMe platform as well. My mum tried to convince me to start a GoFundMe. She said, start a GoFundMe and get a private gynecologist and do your surgery privately, but I couldn't do that. It's a lot of money. It's between as little as, say, $5,000, but as much as up to about $20,000, with the average being around $7,000 to $10,000. So, yeah, I couldn't do that. That's a lot to ask of other people. Just hang in there. I'm going to get there sooner or later, right? One day, my day will come. But in Angela's position, you need a piece of equipment and there's not another option other than to save up and get it. So I'm glad that there are ways to help. Yeah, Lois is talking about Pumbaa's training. Just find the motivator is the best way. A treat motivated dog is very easy to train, but not all dogs are treat motivated, of course. But a toy motivator, or some dogs just like to be told they're a good boy. Good boy. And that's a very good praise, verbal praise. Whether you're using toys or treats or some type of physical reward, always pair it with a verbal cue, because if ever you're in a teachable moment and you don't have the reward on hand, you can still give the verbal cue that they've done a good job, so your teachable moment wasn't wasted. Verbal praise. I prefer mostly to use, well, I pretty much only ever use verbal praise in the salon here. Yeah, it wasn't that successful, Leah, the GoFundMe. GoFundMes are hard. So hard. And especially if you can't get them like shared, which is hard here. In the beginning, we've just pretty much gone with like sharing nothing because we don't want to risk anything. But recently we've shared a couple of things for people, like through their chat, but like we're not sharing it as such. Just keeping it as simple as we can because, yeah, you never know. But I guess so long as, in looking at things, so long as everybody knows whatever they're doing is at their own risk, that's the best way we can keep everybody safe and still be able to share stuff. It's hard though. I mean, yeah, I don't think I would have all that much luck with a GoFundMe. Like family and friends wise, I don't have anybody who's going to be big donators. Understandably, but yes, I don't come from a long line of very wealthy people, so that's problematic in the very beginning. But I also don't know a lot of people to share it and get the word out, and yeah, it usually, unfortunately, doesn't get very far. But hopefully Angela is going to have some luck there. Yeah, there's lots of medical GoFundMes, I know. Yeah. I mean, in theory it sounds great, but it's a lot of work to do that and get the word out there. And then it's a lot of money to ask for from so many people. The other thing with Pumbaa Leah is he's a smart boy, and he's smart enough to be a stubborn boy. Jude is very smart and very easy to train, but also if he feels like it, he will be a stubborn boy and just not. Ow! Arlo! No love bites. He gave me like a little love bite, but it pinched my arm fat and it hurt. Stop that. Stop. You're being a naughty boy. No. Stop that. A love bite. Like a flea bite, like he was trying to groom me back, but he did it right in my arm fat. That really hurt. You bit me! Owies. It scraped my skin. I don't think he meant to do that, obviously. He was trying to be loving, but you missed the mark, buddy. Alright, so when he came in, you guys might have noticed that his coat was very dull and not looking all that flashy. Hopefully now you can see, stop, sit, sit. So this is like stubborn, right? He knows I've asked him to do something, but he's deciding, and you can watch him processing that he's deciding to be a stubborn boy. Good boy, yes Arlo, that's a good boy. And then there's his reward. His ears soften, he's appreciating that reward. He knows he did a good thing. That's a good boy. Yes. You got a thing on your lip. Can I look at that? Is it just some dried up? It is. It's just some dried gunky dog stuff. No thank you. I don't want to hold hands. Well, I'll groom out this one for you since you're insisting. Did we do this one already? We did. Even though, unbelievably, there is still more hair coming out of it. Speaking of short-haired dogs and shedding, you guys, if you do have one, get a silicone slicker brush. My word, it is literally the best thing you could get. If their coat has some length to it, you need to detangle it and brush it out with a proper brush. But getting all of this dead hair out, you want something like this. The best things in the world. What time is it? Okay, we still got time. Awesome. We'll get your nails done for you. Now, because of the amount of shedding you had, I am going to go over him super quick and very gently with my undercoat rake just to make certain we've got everything out. Can we stop? Stop that, please. Yeah, 3 to go. Although the last 2 are both puppies from different people and neither of them confirmed their appointments, so stop. All I want to do is brush you, sir. Stand up. Up. Good boy. That's a good boy. So I'm just going to go over some of the areas that hold a lot of shedding, and then I'm going to comb out his tail, which was also holding a lot of shedding. So I do have to be careful because I can put holes in his coat by pulling too much undercoat. And he is, like I said, a puppy, and I just touched his winky wonk and now he thinks I love him. Stop, you big turd bag. Stop. I don't love you like that, Arlo, but thank you. There we go. He's been desexed too, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you've been desexed, but you know, sometimes the mood strikes. And Arlo is, in fact, a silly boy. No, thank you. Oh, don't bite my hair. That's a silly boy. You're being a silly boy. Calm down. I do love you, but definitely not like that, okay? We're just friends, mate. Arlo, cut it out, you big goose. Yeah, getting the word out is an awesome, awesome thing for helping other people. Just spreading the word, and hopefully it gets to enough people that do enough little good deeds, and when they can do enough little good deeds, and it makes all the difference to somebody's life for sure. Sir, if you just, behaved yourself, you'd be done and dusted. Stop pulling on that lead. You're being silly. Being a silly boy. He did just go for my face, but again, it's just love biting or, you know, just a doggy being a silly doggy. Stop. He is young. He's got some learning to do and some settling down to do. Don't ya? Yes, sir. You just need to... You got rolls. My chrome's getting stuck on your rolls. Oh my goodness, you are so shiny. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful to me. Yes, it's love, love, love. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember the words to the song. Yep, need to calm down, sir. Yeah, don't you get grumpy at my lead. You're the one that's pulling on it. Yeah, go calm down. Throwing yourself around like an absolute gooseberry. That's not going to get you anywhere, is it? Nope. Just taking yourself to silly baby land. Alright. You're going to throw up. Calm down. No, I'll be finishing all my doggies today. The ones that show up. If they show up, they'll get groomed today. Because I don't have much of a choice there. Let me get the hair out of your tail. Don't bite me hard. I know. This hair just keeps on coming. Yeah, I know it can be a bit hard when I change the routine, Michaela, and I'm sorry that the routine changed, which was a surprise for you, but we'll definitely be here tonight. And yeah, things happen. I know you understand that, but today we'll be here for the whole night until I get through the next 3 doggies. Can you stop that, please, sir? You're being an absolute silly potato. Listen. Sit. No. Good boy. That's... sit. No, that's not sitting. Sit. Good boy, Arlo. That's a good boy. No, pause down. Shake. No, you wait till I ask. No. You wait till I ask. Patience. Shake. Oh, good boy, Arlo. Good boy, Arlo. Put that down. Stay. Sit. Wait. Shake. Hey, good boy, Arlo. Good boy, Arlo. Just sit. No. No. Shake. Good boy. That's a good boy. See when it's under control and nicely done with patience? Alright. You don't just throw your paws at anybody and hope for the best. You have control of yourself and do everything in a very careful way, especially when you've got big sharp claws, you know, because you could hurt somebody. And we don't want to do that. We want to be calm and controlled and calculated. And as a Border Collie, I'm actually surprised at your lack of calculating skills. Border Collies are dogs that spend a lot of time trying to guess what's going to happen next and acting so that they're ahead of the curve. They know they're in front of everybody in terms of what's going to happen next, which is why they're good herding animals for livestock. Can we stop? No, sit. Thank you. That's why they make such brilliant herding animals, because they can read the herd in front of them and calculate and make decisions to get them back to where they need to be and perform the task that they're trained to do. No. Thank you. But they should also be very good listeners. Stop. With this one now. No, thank you. You're going to hurt yourself doing that. Paul? Thank you. This one? No. No. Thank you. Good boy. They're smart dogs. And dogs can be stubborn and act stupid, but still be very, very smart. They know what they're doing most of the time. Paul? No. Thank you. You just got to be the person that thinks the best of them first. Think the best of them. Think that they're very smart and they have the ability to do it, and then wait for them to show you. No. Paw? No, thank you. Yep. Sit. Sit. Arlo. Arlo, come here. Sit. Arlo, sit. What a stubborn boy. Yeah, come on. Sit. Good boy. Good boy, Arlo. That's a good sit. Now this one. Paw. No. Paw. Thank you. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's good listening. Good listening boy. Thank you so much. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Alright, come here. Stand up. Yeah, I know. The back feet are harder, aren't they? You can just calm down. You can just calm down. Alright. Be a nice boy. Be a nice boy. I was showing Dale another groomer had sustained some pretty serious injuries in one of the groups I'm on Facebook. Oh my goodness. One was a receptionist, not an actual groomer, who insisted on petting the dogs, even though they were putting themselves in some pretty dicey situations. No, I don't appreciate that. We're not doing that, thank you. Sit. The receptionist were putting themselves in some pretty dicey situations and insisting on patting all of the dogs when some dogs are just not for pats. You can't pat all the dogs. Unfortunately, it just doesn't work like that. The receptionist had been told on numerous occasions not to pet the dogs. Check them in and let the groomer come and get the dogs, because the groomer's the person that's experienced in handling dogs and reading the dogs and knowing what's up. And the receptionist would be like excitable and go at the dogs to pet them, which we've seen with Dale before, where I say, you know, don't pat this dog, and he's like, but I want to pat the dog, and I'm like, don't pat this dog. Well, he got a fright at a close call. He didn't actually get bitten, thank goodness, but he did learn his lesson. Fortunately, not exactly the hard way. But this receptionist lady, she got a whopper of an injury that is terrible and will have a lifelong consequence for her. And yeah, not everybody can read dogs. I forgot why I started telling this story. And oh yeah, that's right. And another one was the groomer, also checking a dog out. I think she'd finished grooming the dog, like everything was all done and dusted. And she was saying goodbye to the dog, and she reached down to pat the dog, but the owner of the dog was holding the lead and had taken, you know, ownership or custody of the dog, possession of the dog. And when the groomer reached down to pat the dog, it bit her. So Dale was saying, that's going to happen to you, that's going to happen to you. And I was saying to him, I probably do anywhere from 10 to 20 different assessments on dogs before I even touch them. While the owner's handling them, when they come into the salon, when the owner's handling them, how they're reacting and responding. I'm reading their body language the entire time before I ever even make a decision to reach my hand out. But I encourage most people to put the dog on the floor with their lead on and hand me the dog's lead, and then I'll take the dog and walk them into the salon. I don't like to pick dogs up unless I know them very well and that the dog is willingly like coming to me, which lots of dogs do. But even still, when you bring a dog into a salon, you should definitely just have their lead on. and hand the lead to the groomer and then walk away, say goodbye. See ya, babe. Have a good groom. Enjoy your bubble bath. Come back fluffy. I mean, you love them, but don't make a big deal out of it, and don't ever hand your dog to the groomer unless that's something that you guys like always do. But there's a lot of body language that dogs give all of the time, and they're constantly communicating. And I spent a lot of time learning about that, and even though I couldn't explain it to you guys and put it into words effectively, like I'm not a good teacher, I know that I'm a good learner, and I've learnt and understand not all of, but a lot of things about dogs, which keeps me safe and reduces my risk of ever being bitten. It's inevitable. I'm probably at some point going to get an injury from a dog, just because that's the industry I work in. I'm working with dogs. I could be injured by a dog. It's like saying I work with lions, but I'm never going to get bitten by one. Yeah, probably are. There's a good chance of it. So yes, but I do a lot of reading of dogs and trying to learn about them to try to avoid that. What a good boy. Would you like a cuddle now? Come on. Come here. You want a big cuddle? Good boy. Good boy. You want to sniff my ears? Yes, you little lover boy. Mwah. Good boy. You're a little lover boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah. Thank you. You love your little scratches. You're such a sweetheart. He's such a goose. All right, are you done? Can you go home now? You want to go home now? You want to go home now? Isn't he just the sweetest little pudding? I'm pretty sure he's a purebred. I couldn't say for certain though. He was mouthing me before and even mouthed at my face. He could have accidentally injured my face, but he wouldn't do it on purpose. Accidental injuries do happen when they mouth, harder than they meant to, or they're in motion and a tooth can rip your skin very easily, things like that. But his body language and all that sort of stuff, he's not actively trying to hurt me. He just wanted to be very playful, and he got a little bit frisky because I accidentally touched him with my arm, not on purpose. It just, that happens, and he's a bit of a frisky boy if you give him reason to be frisky. But once he calms down, he's a very sweet boy. And I have border collies I will muzzle from the second they walk into my salon, and I have other border collies that I will give my cheek to for kisses, like this one. And there are dogs I'd never put my face anywhere near, and then there's dogs like this guy who, although he's silly, he's just the sweetest little silly muffin in the world, aren't you? Yes. Oh, you just scratch your brains for you. You scratch your brains for you. You are a lover. Yeah, you'd want to pat all the dogs. So in the post that this person wrote about the receptionist, they're like, what do I do? I'm like, fire them immediately. Fire them for their own safety. You can't unfortunately be that way. I want to pat all the dogs too, but you can't. You just don't get to do that, unfortunately. For one, you've got to ask the dog's permission to pat them first. Which sounds really stupid, right? I'm not like one of those don't change a baby's nappy without their consent. But a dog, you invite them to allow you to pat them. Hello, come here. And I'm trying to teach my kids this too. Come here. So my hand's out, right? He's accepted that invitation. He's all in. He's like, yeah, pat me. But when you do it, I don't know if you guys can see me properly. Let me change this camera. When you ask a dog if you can pat them and you put your hand out to them, like he's like, yes, please. But other dogs, they kind of go like this. They go, oh, they might sniff. They might come in for a sniff and then go like that. If that dog's moving away, that's no. They said no. They don't want you to pat them. And no, you don't need to just let them smell you some more or give them a minute to realize you're a nice person. They said no. That's it. Don't pat them. If you have to work with them like I do, then of course you need to try to find a way to get them comfortable with you. But if you're out and about and you see a pet, or you're not the person that has to work with that pet and they say no, leave them alone. Move on. They're not interested. Oh, my client's here. All right, guys. Swap these guys over and get ready for the next big doggy. But yes, hopefully that's a bit of learning for you guys. Not that I'm the best teacher, but I'll be back in a minute.
You can't have a big one, that's too big. It's going right in there. You want this one? Oh, there we go, that's the one. I want popcorn. There you go. Don't forget to let Simba leave with your popcorn.
Yes.
Because you always forget. I do this and then I come out and then there's no dog on the table, but the toy is still sitting there. And you've got another doggy in here,
Daisy.
which we're going to give a toy
Maisie,
to.
sorry.
Hello, how are you?
I had my Azies the wrong way. It's a
Very
Maisie.
young. Got your toy? You all ready to go? You look tired. Wants to sleep.
It's just adorable, that's all.
Oh. Bye. Bye.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
That was the swan dance. Was it swan dance? Is that what it's called?
I wasn't looking at you.
I don't know if I should put any of this in because this is a little bit embarrassing.
It doesn't look embarrassing from where I'm standing. My missing spots.
Are you as light on your feet as me?
Nope. And you're about to see exactly what's going to happen.
This is Anastasia, isn't it? With the scene with the dancing hippos.
Out